I'm so excited for when we start, you guys. Well, I gotta do the whole 7 minutes. Sorry, I've done too many streams making you guys wait like 20 minutes and then either showing up or not showing up. So I figured I'd make up to it, make it up to you by just chilling while it goes on. But I mean, we're not like, I can't start, you know what I mean? I gotta wait. Also, this section will get muted because this song tends to get muted. And it's with like question marks for the name too. They don't even like properly write it in the muting like alert thing. Hey, hi. I also shut up. By me appearing right away, you know that I'm not gonna suddenly bounce. I swear I won't do that. Oh, the fan. It's not strong enough. I will actually be back. No, I don't want to get muted. Okay. I'm gonna switch the song. I just don't know what. Oh my god, I got something to show y'all. What do I want to have to be the music? Or maybe I should just do this. Oh, I want to listen to this. My talking music. God, I love this song. It is just so good. It's ingenious to have something that sounds like a train be your melody. Like, legit, in music, especially for like, you know, video game music, when you use rhythmic machinery for your melody or whatever, that's so keynote. That is so good. There's a song by Atrium Carceri that utilizes like machinic sounds, and it's so good. I think it's called... I might have played it on stream years ago when I was 3D. It was like Machine for Elves or something like that. It's really cool. Let me find it. Huh? Don't you tell me that Did the internet die? Wait, are you serious? Hey, reassure me, hello? You're scaring me, dude. I gotta find the Machine for Elves. Okay, you scare me. That's not what I'm looking for. Atrium Carceri. Atrium Carceri, if I recall, actually did music for a game once. They got commissioned. This song. Although, I don't know if this is the Machine rhythm song, but I do remember this song by name. Hold on. Yeah, see? Isn't this cool? Oh, so here's the update. So... I don't remember why I did it. I think it's because I think my mind played tricks on me, and I thought the little ghost with me moved when I moved or something. I don't really know. But like now when I move, they move with me, and so when I go small, now I can have them with me all the time. And that's how my other model was set up. It's like, I don't know, I intentionally sabotage things with my bad decision, and I decided to see if I can revert it back to how it initially was when it was delivered to me. So now the ghosts are very, very convenient, and I'm very enthusiastic about that, because I was thinking, like, maybe I need to contact my mama and ask if she could fix it for me, because, like, I'm the one who ruined it. But then I'm like, wait, let me try a few things. And it was weird and jank to get it to work, but I got it to work because I'm a fucking genius. Aw, thank you. You're gonna make me blush. How are you guys doing? Are you enjoying your, what day is it? Wednesday. Oh man, okay, so something scary happened and Mina started feeling lightheaded and had to pull over and just like into a parking lot, and it made me scared. So I think we need to go to a doctor. But this has happened before, I think. And it could be just like from the heat, or it maybe could be because Mina doesn't eat early in the morning, but usually Mina's not even hungry right away. So in general, I'm a little bit on alert, but I keep asking Mina if they're okay, and they say that they are. Hey Mina, can you check in with me every now and then? Otherwise, I'm gonna get paranoid and think you're dead. Okay. That kind of feeling is scary to me because it's not something that I've ever personally dealt with, you know? I never, like, feel lightheaded like I'm almost about to pass out. That's just not a thing that happens to me. So, seeing it happen to anyone else is, like, really scary. I assume, like, alright, it's over. You're gonna die, and there's nothing I could do. And I'm trying to be smart about that kind of thing, because I'm gonna be real with you. I've been living where I live for years now, and if I go to the grocery store and somebody asks me, hey, what road are we on? I'm like, I don't know. So I had to ask Mina, like, where are we? Just in case something happens and I know what to tell the police. Because I don't really know how that works. Like, because if you call the cops, shouldn't they be able to pinpoint where you are? But I get the impression that they don't automatically know where you are just because you call them. Like, it feels like you have to tell them where you are. Why does it feel like both situations happen? But still, it feels safest to know. It feels safest to know like what location you're at, to be able to like at least tell them to make it easier. Hello, and okay, hi. But if you're on a freeway, it's tricky. That kind of stuff is so scary, man. Oh, another thing that I think there are so many car wrecks or people getting injured by vehicles, and I swear a lot of it has to do with pedestrians being very foolish, where they're walking on the side of the road, and it'll be like around a corner to where cars cannot automatically see the people coming towards them, while they're driving. And we went past this couple, or we were driving around a curve, and the couple, they were in the middle of the road. And I guess some of it is like, oh, well, it doesn't feel comfortable to walk in the grass because you could get ticks, or maybe you're wearing like short pants or something, and you don't want the grass to be touching you, it gets itchy and everything like that. So I think people are like, well, nobody's been around, so I think it's okay. It's like, please don't do that. That is so fucking dangerous. I can't even imagine how many people have gotten injured by that. And you could be driving like speed limit, right? But if you run into somebody, that's gonna hurt somebody, or even worse. So it's like it's just such a scary situation. I wish people wouldn't do stuff like that, man. I legit feel safer on the freeway than on one of those 40-mile-per-hour roads with traffic both ways. Oh, like the intersections and stuff, where people are making lots of turns and pulling out of stuff. I remember we would deal with close calls so much. Like, I remember there was this time where we were trying to pull into an eatery, and suddenly Mina had to gun it because we were about to get hit if we didn't gun it. That kind of stuff is so frustrating. I think we haven't been going out as much lately, so it feels like we don't run into as many incidences, but there is a pretty big fear if we need to go on a long drive to work on, like, deal with the doctors in my eye surgery stuff. The surgery's done, for the record. We're just doing checkups, and we're going to be driving like 10 hours and stuff. That's 10 hours of possibilities of something to happen. Like, it's just I just I don't like driving. I don't like being on the road. I remember I think Mina said that they actually, what is it, that you prefer driving in areas where people are a bit more aggressive, and that it's worse in areas where people are like overly timid, or something like that. Granted, the people who tend to almost kill us are like more aggressive. Hi Bush, hello. Hi Mog, hello. I'm also in a good mood despite the themes that we're talking about. I am in a good mood. I was brave about something. I've always wanted to do a collaborative effort, and I don't mean like VTuber collab. It's a different kind of collab. I've always wanted to do like a certain type of collab with a certain artist, and I hit them up, and they were really receptive to it. I don't want to say any details yet, just in case it doesn't happen or falls through or whatnot. But I want to keep it a secret. But I'm so excited. I feel very inspired, and a lot of it has to do with I get design itches, where it's a, I don't know, I've always been that way. I've before VTubing, I just liked to create OCs, right? And I wouldn't even use them for anything, and sometimes I would design them and then I would never draw them again because I don't know how to balance things very well. So if I would make like 20 OCs, and then only 4 I would actively maybe keep utilizing or whatever. But every now and then I get that urge to design, and usually I take it out on myself for the most part. Sometimes I'll design outfits for random people, or like, I do design commissions if anybody wants to commission me. I'm trying to gather 3 of them. But anyway, some people were not able to make it yesterday because I ended up doing a late night stream, because unfortunately, yeah, I did pop on at the usual time, and then I suddenly shut down and like went off, which I apologize for that. Even though you people are always so nice, and you're like, don't worry, Pumpkin, it's okay for me to apologize. It's okay. But anyway, I worked on a design for Nessa and Synth. I wanted to kind of do a remake, so to speak, of the Biohazard designs, because all my friends are collabing this one artist to get models, and I'm like, fuck, I want to be part of it too. I love assimilation. I love assimilating. I love assimilating. I love blending in. I love making friends and following trends. Because normally I can't follow trends because I'm so miserable. But I like certain trends and I want to follow this one. And so I'm like, well, why don't I just redo the design? Like, I already have like the old Biohazard designs on another model. And for the record, it's cheap models. That's why I would do this. I probably wouldn't do this on my main models. Setting them, I don't set trends, unfortunately. But this is the design I came up with. Unfortunately, there isn't a symmetry rule kind of deal with the model artist. So the only thing I have to change, and I'm very sad about it, but I'll live, is, you know how half of the dress kind of thing is cut off from the side, how you see the left shoulder exposed and a little bit of the chest. I have to have that symmetrical, so either I cover up more or I have the other side be exposed like that, and I opted for the other side being exposed, so it'll still be cool, it'll still look punkish, but I'm a little bit sad to lose that element, but it's fine, I'll live. You got to be adaptable. But I everybody seems to like this design, like, I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but I'm just surprised. It's like they like it more than my usual design, you know. And then I also did the one for synth. Let me find it really quick. So this one I did. I'm not 100% sure if I chose the right hairstyle, but I think it's fine. And this one is the most radically different from the original Biohazard designs. I wanted to go more like Lolita kind of nurse. I wanted the palette to be mostly white, kind of like how Nanessa's is, so they would fit more together. So I also wanted to use like big giant like hair clips in the hair. I could even gone bigger if I wanted to. Maybe I should have, but the only thing that makes me a little bit nervous is whenever I'm designing stuff for Cynthia and Nessa, you know, always got to factor in that they have very vibrant orange hair, and sometimes I'm worried about how certain colors go with that. But I feel like this worked out okay, especially if I keep the white trim on the plus symbols on the head. Like the white trim, I think helps it a little bit. Hi, Machina. But yeah, I'm gonna work on getting that as a model. I was thinking about maybe I'll only do it if it gets funded on Throne, but I'm like, whatever, I want it, so I'll just get it. And then, cause I didn't really have anything planned for Halloween, so maybe I could use that for Halloween. I wouldn't like debut it on Halloween day or anything. I would debut it as soon as I can, but have a little fun thing. And also whenever I do collabs with some of my friends, we can match, cause I love matching. Wait. Think the hair fits super well with the outfit. Oh, thank you. New designs are really cute, and I can't wait to see you. Yeah, I'm really excited. Also, more chances of a collision with more people driving slower and closer together. Oh yeah. I just don't like driving stuff. Also, Bog, you said you played Silent Hill F. Did you like it? What do you think of it so far? Mina ended up not playing much yesterday. I'm going to try to do a lawn session if I can. And also, don't forget, tomorrow I'll be streaming again. It'll kind of make up for blowing you guys off on Tuesday. Sort of. I'm going to be collabing Quake 2 with Mina Thursday, which is tomorrow. Wait, why? Oh, because I want to raid into Mame. I want everybody to come to Mame's big special event where she's debuted in 2 really cute costumes, and I think she might be announcing something too. So please come by. Let me go ahead and like shout her out. I mean, most of you guys should know who she is. Shout out Mame Meow. So, yeah, it's gonna be a party. I'm excited. So far, I am enjoying Silent Hill F a bit more than I thought. I do get hater vibes every now and then, but it's also, like, I'm never surprised when it does certain things. Like the chase cam, where you have to, like, have your character running towards the camera because there's stuff following them behind. Thank you for the follow. Like, stuff like that does get me irritated, but because I went into this expecting it, I kind of know not to get that angry about it. But I will point it out for constructive reasons. And I'm going to keep pointing it out, because if you just accept it and don't critique things, then nothing will ever change. And that's why we should keep bullying and abusing the Deus Ex Remaster, so they cancel it. Cancel it. Don't even make it. We don't want it. The designs make me think they're twins, and Nurse Synthesis experiments on her twin created in this. I like that. Hold on, let me adjust. This. I got food. So, I decided not to get pad thai because I have to judge based on how my throat feels. When I woke up, I can tell that my acid levels aren't very great. So I'm thinking, like, man, I really don't want to, like, make myself suffer when I can avoid it. So I ended up opting for green curry, which I used to love it, but I haven't gotten it in a long time. So I got that waiting downstairs, but I didn't really have time to eat, and it's okay. I had my drink, which fills me enough, and then I ate a little bit of an appetizer that was really good. It was like, it had a sauce that was like turmeric-based, peanut, ginger, and something else. I don't recall what it was, but it was so good. I was about to recommend it, but I don't know what it's called. Out of 10, what do you rate Silent Hill F? Well, I haven't seen enough of the game, but my guess has always been that it's going to be a 7 out of 10. If it surprises me, I can maybe bump that to a 7.5. The maximum I think I could possibly give it is an 8. That's my guess, though. I just don't think that I'm gonna finish it and be like, wow, that's a 9 out of 10. Although, I think when I first played Resident Evil 2 Remake, I was so taken aback by how decent it actually was that I think I used to call it a 9 out of 10. But I don't know if I stick by that. I'm autistic. I like numbers. Numbers matter to me. Hi, Augmented. Did you finish the game? Augmented is one of the people that said that it gets so tediously hard that they're thinking about switching to the difficulties. Did you end up doing that, by the way? So I like numbers in terms of like scale and power levels and shit like that, but in terms of doing actual mathematics, it's a big weakness of mine. And I used to do this thing, I told you guys before, I used to do this thing where I would ask Mina questions and I would always ask them to answer in percentages, because I like to LARP L from Death Note. Yeah, third's the other person who felt that way. It's Augmented in third. So it's like having both of them say that similar opinions made me a little bit nervous, like, oh, I hope I don't regret the difficulty I chose. But playing on story just felt so insulting. Please just call it normal. Don't insult me, please. If I chose easy mode and it had an insulting title, then that would be okay. But I'm not wanting to play easy. I was wanting to play normal. It's not hard, it's just so many enemies. Is it more of a fatigue thing, that you just get burnt out, like, fighting all of them? That was my main concern. Hold on, I gotta pull up the chat. Hi, Cassiel. My main concern is just that there's gonna be so much combat that I'm exhausted. And I'm like, oh, I don't want any more enemies anymore. I just want to focus on puzzle solving or exploration. And I'm still kind of getting the hang of... well, I'm not. I don't think I've even really dipped into it yet. Balancing the items, it's like they're all like a little bit similar and different from each other. I don't know what items I want to use. I don't even know if I want to use items. I want to delay it as much as I can and just get better at fighting, I suppose, so I don't have to use heal items that much. There's just a bunch of systems in place that I haven't, like, opened my heart to yet, because it's complicated and unusual. Thought Comet was cool, but now it's just, like, so much and it's not that good. Yeah, I guess it's the action horror insecurity. They're worried that you'll get bored if there's not 5,000 enemies. But that's why you design your game differently. I don't know. So yeah, Resident Evil or Silent Hill 3 is my favorite Silent Hill. It's the hardest of the three from what I remember. One could be hard at times whenever you were outside and the sky was pitch black and all of the enemies are like fully aggroed onto you and they're like chasing after you. Sometimes it would be like, I'm pretty good with tank controls and turning, but there would be like really tight turns that you need to make that quick, otherwise you're gonna get caught and then one of the enemies is gonna hit you. That was the only time I really found Silent Hill hard, because you have this weapon, I think it was called the hammer or something, and it's really not hard to get the hang of it and time when to just stun lock enemies. Like, enemies became not a threat anymore, like if you were an interior building for the most part. I suppose the beds or whatever they're called could be threatening too, but you know what I mean. Silent Hill 3, I don't remember being able to dominate in combat as much, unless I just didn't find the right weapon and never tried it. I don't know. And 3 was tighter on resources. Like, I feel like it was absolutely tighter on resources. Not to be too downer on this game, but I think the story breadcrumbs are way too spread out too, and I'm just kind of grinding through this combat for the next breadcrumb. Luckily for me, story is not a priority, so if I were to, like, you know, keep playing this game and another cutscene never happens again, I'm fine. I don't really need an interesting story. But I know people want that because it's Silent Hill, and they've come to expect interesting stories and characters and lore, and I respect that. But I just need the flow to feel good, which is why I am nervous about the combat being too excessive. And I guess a lot of it is like they're worried that it'll just feel like how old combat in Silent Hill could be, like where it feels like you know, casual little busy work. Okay, here's an enemy, bonk them a few times, and then step on them, and then move on. Where now it feels like it's a battle every time. Where now you're locked onto them and you're circling around them and waiting for the opening. And, you know, I feel like it's kind of cool that they want to expand on it, but is that really the point of survival horror exactly? I don't know. Hate the Ghost in 4. I don't know much about 4, because I haven't played it myself. The only thing that I know is that the hub gradually becomes more and more unsafe, and it's partially determined by your actions, like how often you visit it and stuff like that, which I think is cool, but it does make me a little bit stressed. But I think it's okay if you're a downer about Silent Hill F. I'm pretty much with you. There's a good chance that I'm going to end up sharing your sentiment. And I'm never happy to go against the hype. I want to like Silent Hill F as much as everybody else. I just have a feeling that I won't. Silent Hill 4 is one of the more stressful Silent Hill games to get through, but in a good way, right? Which I do like that about a survival horror. I do like feeling that stress. Granted, depending on the amount of stress, all that will really do for me is make me not want to replay it as much. Which makes me get slower at getting better at it. Like, you know how Haunting Ground went? How Haunting Ground, I did pretty okay, but I was a little bit rusty too. I've only played it 3 times, but the kind of game it is, the kind of stress it makes me feel, or, you know, frustration because, like, oh, I gotta go hide because they found me, gotta dance around and wait for them to leave me alone. If it wasn't for that stress, I would probably replay that game so much that I would be god at it. Hi, Riot. I saw another VTuber talking about not really vibing with that. I feel like it's like 30% of people probably won't like it, if I had to guess. I'm trying to percentagize the amount of haters. You must go back to the combat slog mines. Why? What game are you playing? Also, I need to catch up with my dad so me and him can finish the rest of the I forgot the name of the show. Band of Brothers, Brothers in Arms, something something. Oh, Silent Hill F. Oh, have fun, have fun. I wonder how far you're in it. I'm pretty early in, aren't I? Like, I feel like I barely just got started. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Hold on. Okay, I don't think I'm missing too much. Do I have anything else that I wanted to talk about? Okay, I was just responding to a message. Actually, that's a lie. I was just reading a message. Save file says 6 hours, and this game is supposed to be 12 hours. That's not bad. For a survival horror, I think 12 hours is pretty good. How long was Silent Hill 2 remake? Wasn't it like a lot longer? And I think a lot of it had to do with padding things out for the sake of padding it out. Lots of combat, etc. It's like 20. So, is the Silent Hill 2 remake combat similar in that, do you feel like, okay, maybe the combat isn't as interesting as the combat in F, but do they seem to have a similar amount of health, a similar amount of time per enemy, where like you're like fighting them? Or does it feel like Silent Hill F enemies go down slower? Silent Hill 2 combat had like a lock-on mechanism. Are you talking about the magnetization where it would kind of fuck you over and make no sense sometimes? Felt like shit if there's more enemy on this screen. I thought at first like maybe you were referring to a lock-on mechanic, but you mean like the oh magnetism. Now I read that you said that already. Also, right, did you play Silent Hill F? Are you gonna get it? Hey, out of curiosity, are you guys planning on getting it? Have you already gotten it? Have you already watched it? Or are you on the fence? What's all y'all's plan regarding F? Or are you just using me as the guinea pig? Which is why I'm doing this, actually. Because I want to be that guinea pig for you. Because you deserve it. Maybe on a sale? Fair enough, fair enough. Like when you swung at people, it like magnetized you into hitting them. You couldn't really miss. Yeah, games in general are always doing the magnetization. This game kind of does it too, technically. I mean, it tends to work in your favor, I guess, because whenever it feels like you don't have to be that close to the enemy for whenever they do that kind of metallic rainbow effect. Then you press the button and boom, you just magnetize to them and then hit them. Using you to watch it? Okay, cool. Glad we're doing it. We're doing like a collaborative effort. The worst part of Silent Hill F is when you hit a wall. That has not happened to me yet. One thing that sucks is, and that's just how it works, is whenever I'm locked onto an enemy and I'm trying to keep an eye on them, waiting for a moment, but I need to keep backing away, but I don't really know what's behind me, so I end up walking into walls and have to like kind of feel around like that. One good thing about fixed camera, although sometimes fixed camera can cause other like stressful situations. Not jank, not bad, but stressful situations. Wait. Hi, Faultier. Hello. How are you doing? Love my third-person camera just showing me the back of my head. Hey, when are you gonna go back to the mines? I hope you enjoy your time. I do like the atmosphere so far. I find it to be decent enough. Nothing crazy or anything. Characters I'm neutral about, but I mean, I don't think there's many survival horrors I play where I'm just like ecstatic about the characters and just really into them. They're kind of like bare minimum justification for why you're there, and do they have good designs? Can I tolerate their voices, etc. But I think we can go ahead and segue over into it. I do have my controller laying on the ground. I keep feeling like I'm forget the ghosts. Well, it's okay because we are about to go into the game now. Okay. I'm gonna be a little bit more zoomed in. Oh, the only downside though is that this is a game where I have to play from my computer because I'm casting from the PS5, but I'm looking at it through OBS. So unfortunately, anything that gets in the way on the screen will affect my play-in, so I actually have to get rid of them. Okay. Is there anything else I needed to do? Let me reach down and get my controller. Oh, right. So, Kama mentioned some game trailers that they shared in the server. So I did look at them, and well, there's let me pull them up really quick so I can properly talk about them before we get started. It would be in game discussion. Okay, so there was one called Vampire Huntress Lament of the Sun. It's a little bit weird because it kind of has the art style makes me think of Signalis slightly. Just from a glance, if you see the character design, it looks okay, but I'm not like frothing at the mouth, overly excited for it. It just looks like another sort of a horror game that's kind of inspired by the classics, but I haven't really like investigated that deep. There's another game called Liminal Point. It has Goth Claire Redfield. It looks kind of mediocre. And then there's some game called Project Retrograde. I guess it looks alright. Nothing that's making me like overly like alert. Hello, Zelen. Hi. Also, hi, John. How are you doing? All right. Beep. Oh, right. It might prompt me to do an update. I said no, for the record. I don't want to. Oh, is it? Oh, there we go. I thought it was going to do that thing where it makes me cancel my capture and then pull it back up. I'm the only one that matters. Bullet or profile picture. I used to have so much fun and autism about changing my profile picture on PSN. I would always check the stores to see what new avatars you can buy until they started filling them up with junk. It stopped being avatars from specific games and it started being like the wolf inside you when your girlfriend leaves you, kind of pictured graphic art design, or like hot babe PNG, and it would be like some kind of like AI wasn't the thing yet, but like it looks like busty babe from like Western busty babe kind of shit. So I stopped having interest, and now I don't even care anymore. I don't care about having a cool little picture on PSN anymore because I don't play online with people on PSN anymore. You know when I stopped caring? The PS4, because that's when they started charging money for it. But on PS3, when I was peak insane, and yes, I was peak insane, we're over that. I loved that kind of shit because PS3 was free. Internet. Hey, so I watched a video yesterday where it was a content creator talking about new Mario Kart just being horrible. So I've heard from a design standpoint that Mario Kart World Tour is rough. They have these bridging levels where you race from race course to race course. So there's like an in-between section and that nobody likes them and etc. etc. And there's also other weird issues like struggling to connect with your friends in a lobby, even though the lobby will be mostly empty. Shit like that. I'm a little bit confused on why it's in this state. But I can't say I ever intimately followed the design and documentation on Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart 8. Did they have similar problems? Or is this Mario Kart World Tour like an unusual disaster? The last time I remember an internet connection issue with Nintendo that I personally know of was like Smash Bros. Brawl. Like, I guess I played Smash Bros. Brawl. It was always like you were underwater. Also, I did want to ask one question. So anybody who's tuned in on the first time I streamed this game, you guys feel that the audio was good, or do you feel like the game audio was too overpowering over my voice? Do you think I should adjust it at all? New Mario Kart is straight line simulator. I wish they would remove that. Apparently some people do like it, but it was like a formula they didn't need to tamper with, and they did. And there's, what, open world elements, so you can, like, drive off a course, and then I saw something, like, if you want to get new costumes and characters, you can, like, drive as a UFO and start collecting things? What? 8DX? Oh, are you talking about the Mario Kart that was on the 3DS? Wait, what is DX? The intermission idea wasn't what we thought it would be. What did you guys hope it would be? Mario Kart Deluxe. Oh, yeah. I ended up getting that, and I liked it, but I'll be real, I think I only played it a few times. Which is why I didn't buy Splatoon 3. I bought Splatoon 2. I did have a few sessions that were pretty cool with people, friends and stuff, and then I just never played it again. But also, whenever we get back into the game, I will have to lock in just a tiny bit. Also, I do think that the game is a little bit loud. But then again, I had to factor in the quieter moments, because when I looked back on the VOD, the more excited moments did feel a tiny bit like drowning me out. So let's just... if I turn it down here, which isn't by much, is it considerably worse? Like, do you not feel like you are able to take in the atmospheric sound design as well? Should I turn it back? I gotta be quiet. I know, but I gotta also see how I sound with it. Bit loud now. So, ooh. Well, I'm responding to what you said earlier, Machina, before I adjusted it. So, what if I turn it down to like this? Because I noticed with my capture card, it depends on the game. From game to game, it seems to have different needs in the audio balancing. Hello, hi, thank you. How are you doing? What I thought the intermission thing would be was just a little for fun thing for Grand Prixes. Like you do a race, get your points based on where you place, do an intermission just for fun, and then next 3-lap race. What did it end up being? Your profile pic reminds me of an infected mushroom, vicious, delicious artwork couple cover. Actually, I know who Infected Mushroom is. I like a few of their songs. Let me see. Infected Mushroom, delicious artwork. Or are you saying it's delicious? That art, yeah. With the I like that. That album has like some of the songs that I like. I don't know if I can really pull it up because I mean it doesn't look like real gore except the heart that she's holding, but it's a really cool illustration. Look up Infected Mushroom Delicious. Vicious Delicious? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Vicious Delicious. It does? You guys are great. Let me look at my profile picture really quick. I can kind of see that. Okay. Ready? Okay, lock in. No more conversation. Okay, so I think I just got to this area and then I decided to like call it, have it nice and tidily end. Mina told me that this is the part that they like a lot where it feels like the town opens up a lot. So in old Silent Hill, whenever you're roaming around the town section, there will be random enemies that appear. I think they would be fixed. I do not remember if enemies respawned in classic Silent Hill, which I don't typically like, but you were able to avoid them pretty easily. One thing that I am having is like, all right, it's been a while. I am now looking at a modern video game on a PC monitor, and I cannot see very well. I have to like squint my eyes a little bit to feel comfortable. I don't understand why I struggle. Is it because it's not 30 frames per second or something? I like 30 frames per second. Everyone else is weird. They want 60. This is kind of helpful, like if I close one eye. Granted, when I do that, the capture card seems to not believe that I want to close one eye. It's like, oh, you must be having an issue. Let's overcompensate. Which is good in normal situations, but unfortunately, sometimes I actually am doing this motion. But I'm not blinking wildly. Or winking wildly. One thing that I miss about fixed camera is that I feel that the camera would be so zoomed out that I could study the environment more easy. Not to mention, I would be able to memorize locations more clearly, map them out more clearly because of the different various fixed camera. Whereas in this game, everything always looks however I move the camera, and I'm always looking at the back, so it's easier to get disoriented in modern like games. You know what I mean? But that's a special weakness I have is navigation. I remember actually that was something that confused me about Crow Country quite a bit. Like Crow Country, there was kind of fixed camera, but it was also very flexible as well. Dried carcass, an animal carcass that has been properly packaged as an offering. It gives off a vague odor. A type of offering yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. So I gotta say, I don't fully understand the whole faith thing, the offering thing. I don't know yet. But Mina told me, like, they wanted to kind of, like, help me not make a mistake that they made, that you are able to upgrade your stats. Which is my preference, but Mina said that you upgrade stats, but it's, like, minimal, you know? Shut up, Jumenso! Okay. I was expecting them to want me to Callisto through this. But also, I remember I was watching this Like, it was like a little documentary about Friday the 13th. And they mentioned that, like, whenever it was, like, you know, they're filming at actual nighttime. They weren't using blue filter nighttime. They mentioned something about red really stands out in the dark. So I feel like having this kind of dark game with lots of blue and having the red contrast is very beautiful. But maybe a little bit of a different situation than what I was just bringing up. Oh. I don't remember my controls. Shit. Okay, I gotta lock in. My pipe is broken, too. Okay, square is my lock on. So I've been fighting, like, guys that are better than you, lady. I got scared. I keep getting scared. Oh, perfect dodge. Okay. It's like they do give you a pretty decent window to react, but my reaction skill is not as good as some of you guys, so that's why a lot of the time I, like, delay and then I dodge, you know? It's like my body instinctively wants to dodge more than it wants to fight. So, because a lot of it is I'm afraid of they do fake outs. Whenever they attack, they're not always going to give you a guaranteed counter. Sometimes they just go for an attack and you're supposed to dodge. So I'm always anticipating that more. React to that more. So let me look at the map really quick. This is going to be kind of big location. Hey, Mina, also, Augmented is gone now, but Augmented brought up the magnetization that Silent Hill 2 Remake has, that you would deal with. This game, do you feel like you deal with it in this game? Because we certainly magnetize to the enemies. And I guess in a way the enemies do to us as well, but does it feel similar? Or does it feel like better? Because the magnetization is here to stay. We're just stuck with it forever. But I guess, like, there's a spectrum of it that it can be more obnoxious depending on how you do it. Could you elaborate? So it's not as dramatic. Because your issue with magnetization, I don't remember the circumstances, but you said that it would often cause you to get fucked up more. I really do like this setting. It's cool. That's cool. She's like patrolling around, but she doesn't necessarily notice me. Unless that is the kind of typical, you're walking towards somewhere, and then an enemy quickly walks out of view, and then when you go run to look, they're not there anymore. They could be doing that, but I'm going to wager that it's an actual enemy. Maybe. But stuff like that is cool. That must be the subtle scares, or one of the subtle scares that people meant, to where you walk over and then the enemy does that. The camera doesn't yoink and force you to look at it. It just kind of happens, and you can look away whenever you want. It's like, it just feels more natural, like something happened, not the game scripting itself, and you're going to do exactly what it wants you to do. It's like, I appreciate that. It feels like spacing didn't matter at all in the 2 remake, and it also locks onto random shit you didn't want to hit. Okay. So, I did feel that, like, this has pretty decent range when it comes to the lock-on working. So much to where it makes it maybe a little bit too easy. But, if it's more extreme in Silent Hill 2 Remake, that would probably drive me crazy. Yeah, it's actually just a patrolling enemy. I don't know if it's noticed me yet. That is so cool. I love that. I love this enemy roster a lot. I think they were blind enemies. They were okay, but they were a little bit more typical. They were just like vague monster creature thing. And your design is automatically better if you have like female appearing parts. Did they notice me? All the X's are blocked off paths, I guess. The only real magnetization I've seen in this are the counterattacks. Okay. Oh, she's just doing scripted angry. So I'm gonna try to funnel them. Ah! Oh yeah, definitely magnetizing. Oh, good. I like that. So if an enemy is close enough and I hit one of them, I will hit the other one. That is very helpful. Makes me not feel as afraid. Please don't be respawning enemies. And one thing that's cool is that if something is going to be a respawning enemy, it seems that it will not completely fade away. That happens with the enemy in the blind enemy in the previous section before this. However, maybe that was the only time that'll happen, but I highly doubt it. Oh, have a good night, Jumenzo, and thank you for dropping by. I love you despite, you know, everything about you. From what I remember, wouldn't let you hit two enemies at once like that. If they were grouped, it only hit. That's kind of frustrating. Do you? And it might be intentional design. It might be to make you more vulnerable and make you be more choosy, in what encounters you want to engage in, and maybe encourage you to try to kite around and pull enemies away from each other. Although that could be easier said than done. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a bad thing. However, even if it's intentional, it can feel frustrating, right? Like your brain is like, well, you are literally in the path of my swing. You should get hit too. Because a lot of games would do that. Well, I'm not necessarily automatically against a game if it does do that system. Even if I'm frustrated, I can respect it. But what do you think that it was intentional in Silent Hill 2 Remake? Also, does this enemy perceive me? Yes, it does. Can you jump over? No. But they are able to follow you to a degree, I think. I think they're able to, like, jump up ladders to reach you, but they do have a patrolling limit. Like, they can't just follow you to the ends of the earth. Hi, Platinum. I'm doing good. Ooh! Yay! More inventory. How do I see my inventory and engage in that? Engage with that exactly? This? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's this. I'm used to, like, inventory management being, like, you know, like a grid. So you must be the bitch that was looking at me from afar. Okay, so when you do a basic hit, you are able to stagger them. But I'm going to assume that there are chances that they can, like, shake off the stun and get a hit on you. So I do want to be careful. Although, maybe these enemies, because they're the basic first enemies you deal with, maybe they won't do that, but other enemies will. Like, it has to work that way. Shocker! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth! So where were you peeking at me from? Oh. Oh, you gonna go the long way? Local doctor's note. Traditionally... Wait. Okay, I wasn't sure if that I read this file before, but have I been to this area before? Did I go through here, then go to another area, and then wrap back around? I think I'm in the same town, I assume. Local doctor's note. Traditionally, the residents of this town have long relied on folk medicine for medical care. Even to this day, a number of the more elderly members of the community still turn to herbal remedies over modern medicine. I know people like that, by the way. Too many times do I get these older patients come to me after exhausting the usefulness of their traditional remedies. I just wish they would have come to me sooner before it is too late for them. I'm gonna assume that it doesn't have any guns, but it could. I was given the chance to just, you're not gonna get like a machine gun though, if you do get a gun. Probably, maybe at most some kind of hunting rifle or like a shotgun. I was given the chance to discuss my concerns with one of the local EYs, a family who have stood as the town physicians for generations, and to my pleasant surprise, they asked if I would give some talks to educate the elderly on modern medicine. I want to respect local traditions as best I can, though. After all, folk medicine and modern medicine are just two sides of the same coin. I believe they can and should coexist with each other. I think that's fair. I agree. Can I? Oh, I can't even go over this. Oh, pardon me. Can I go into any building? Oh, you know what? I don't know if I'll be able to find it very easily, but where was that area where the one enemy was stabbing the door? That could have just been like a little flavor animation, not necessarily a hint. I remember this area. Not necessarily a hint that there's something in there, but sometimes that is the case, so I would like to go back and find it. Maybe it was down here? I think it was here. But, I mean, I was here earlier. If this was interactable, it would have, like, started, like, showing the little white interaction dot by now. Okay. That's cool, then. Just, like, a little flavor thing. Also, the interesting thing is, well, not interesting, but kind of, like, comical is the new prescription lenses that I got for my glasses, I got right before my eye surgery. And it was because of these that I realized something was wrong because I told my doctor, or my eye doctor, like, hey, I'm actually struggling to see. There's like this weird warp effect that never goes away. And that's when he like looked at me and he's like, I think you have an eye disease. Which means that there's a chance that the next time I upgrade my prescription lens, maybe it'll help me see a little bit better. It's always going to be a bit limited because the damage is done, but I really hate that sometimes I struggle to, like, look at stuff. But again, that might not necessarily have to do with my prescription, and it might just be my eyes being used to 30 frames per second, or like TVs, not high res computer monitors. Real men drink Otori beer. Pretty lady. Is that feminist? Is this a feminist kind of commentary that this woman is telling you to drink a beer? So far, the only, like, really feministy thing that we kind of, like, message we saw is, like, it was, like, on the radio, and I think it's probably, like, something her father said, or something about, like, women should, like, clean or something, I don't know, or you need to cook or something, or it was a file, I don't remember. Ooh, first aid kit. This is so aesthetic. This, you know, like, they sometimes do merch of, Resident Evil first aid sprays, but they'll be thermoses. This would be something that would be so quaint and kind of cute. The first aid kit from Final. I was gonna say Fatal Frame, and I'm like, no. And then I was about to say Final Fantasy, and then I'm like, no. Silent Hill F. Prescription too high? Maybe. Fully restores health. I often find that I am low on bandages. This is so overwhelming. Like, you can quick slot stuff. I don't even know, like, how I want to go about that. Ah. Whoa! Fair enough. So I gotta be careful being aggressive and just like, I'll just run up and attack them. It's like, no, that's when they'll stagger me. I really like the impact sounds, like the crunch of it. That was something that really sucked about Callisto Protocol. The impact sounds in a heavily melee focused game. I mean, there were guns, but it was lots of melee. it didn't sound good. It didn't seem like it felt good to beat down the enemies. So that's so important in games is a good feedback, good sound design, stuff like that. That's how weapons feel good in games. How many gigs is this anyway, out of curiosity? Because this is gorgeous. Been performing fine so far. And you have the option to go, you can go like, quote, performance mode, which will make things more optimized, but I haven't seen any need for that. It's been running great. So does killing enemies in this game do anything for you outside of not having to avoid them? It's just, I'm removing them as a threat. They are not dropping anything for me, and I do not get XP from it. Which is usually like a sin. Like if you make a survival horror game, it's not always a rule, but if you have it to where you get rewarded for combat, sometimes that's when the survival horror label starts straining. It's like, hey, you can't be rewarding people too much. This is supposed to be survival horror game, not action horror. But you can break the rules sometimes, because Fatal Frame, they have upgrade systems, and there is like reward technically for beating ghosts and stuff like that. But the way the overall game comes together, it still stays survival horror. I also like that the art direction for the counter sign, that it's not like she's not glowing obnoxiously purple or red. It's like this, it looks like, it reminds me of motor oil on the ground, you know, where it's dark but it has that metallic reflective shine. I like that. I feel like it still makes this game really aesthetic and it's not ugly or distracting. Whoa! Yo, she's... Oh! Whoa! Oh! Instant kill. Whoa. That's never happened before. You will not be able to free yourself from an enemy's grasp if they successfully grab you. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings. If you have chosen story as your difficulty level, being grabbed by enemies will not cause your max sanity. Okay. Well, shit. Whoa! It's the modern game of live combat, so you can't just go into your inventory and safely save. You have to, like, choose, like, when to heal, which is cool. It adds an element of leaf fear. Yeah, that's what you get, you mean bitch. God, that was so hot. Oh, she's so pretty. Cuts. There's so many items in this. It's a little bit overwhelming. A slightly thick drink. Kudzu. Oh, that's a plant. Made by dissolving kudzu powder into water. In this region, ginger and freshly pressed juice are added to enrich the flavor. Freeze it before drinking. Why freeze it? I wonder if I would like that. Slowly restores health and current max sanity for a set time. So is that both health and max sanity resets or restores for a set time, or just health and then max sanity is for, you know what I mean? How do you even avoid the grabs? I mean, with Resident Evil, like modern, wait, all Resident Evil, it's consistent, right? Like if they get close to you, they will grab you. So you have to make it to where they never fucking touch you. If it's a regular zombie anyway. But a lot of these enemies, I mean, they've never tried to grab me before, so I guess just keep your distance, because it's not like you need to be that close anyway in order to counter them, right? So just a little thing to be mindful of. I think it's fine, but why do you hate the grabs? Is there like a specific reason? Like, oh. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know which one I would want. Is this... There is a ladder. Wait, okay, I can't go up here. A small, crispy rice cracker. Its pleasant crunch makes it never boring to eat. But I can't pick it up. Okay. So, pressure to actually use my stuff. In one remake, if I remember correctly, you can counter with a dagger or grenade. Yeah. But like if you don't, like, because there is a way out of it. But in terms of like enemy AI behavior in the RE1 remake, if they get close to you, they will always grab you, and then, you know. Whereas in this, they don't always do that. Sometimes they just go for a slash. Other times they go for a grab, and you can't. I don't think you can necessarily predict which one they'll do. Also, is the atmosphere loud enough, or do you think I need to turn it back up? We'll just have the consequence of action music dragging me out, because I want you guys to at least be able to appreciate the atmosphere whenever it's spooky like this, because this is the best moments of these games. Is motion blur a thing in this, by the way? I wonder if that's messing with me. I don't think you can turn that off, though, if it is. Yeah, that's kind of a sin. If it is a thing. Also, apologies for going a little bit slow. I'm actually partially more overwhelmed than just distracted by chat, you know. Oh, should I utilize... Okay, so this is like, you draw a random memory, and then it might be good or it might be junk. I don't have any faith currency, okay? Should I do something? This is maybe genuine asking for advice, because I know I do have gamer pride. This is my first time. Let me figure it out. But I'm also kind of like, this is a little bit too overwhelming for me. Comb is only for offerings? Oh. Okay. Yeah, thank you. This too. Okay, so I like that. I do also like the systems where it's like, here's a thing, and it has multiple uses, and you can choose how you use it. I assume that Mina likes that too. Greatly restores health. Well, since I did this... Wait, let me save. If it lets me have unlimited saves, I'm gonna oversave. Yeah, you can buy, like... You could buy trinkets that can give you buffs, but apparently I think you have to keep them in your inventory, or you can save the faith, I think, and buy permanent upgrades. I would like to go to a previous area where I was missing items because I couldn't pick them up anymore. What happened here? Oh my god, well, okay, so this game does have her as the pro tag talk out loud every now and then, but her demeanor makes it less annoying. Also, she's Japanese, so it's okay. But I examined this and she didn't say anything, she just has a thought. I love that. I love that. Hi, Kama. Okay. So, where was the construction? Okay, here we go. So I can pick this up now. And I'm going to assume that this game isn't so kind as to give us an item box. It's like, use the shit you pick up. Oh! Wait. Okay, so I had a dented pipe that wasn't that strong. Have I automatically replaced that? Wait, where is... How do you go to... Okay, so you press down. Weapons, okay. Durability high, durability medium. Oh, this... I thought I had a dented pipe. This is the one that I'm holding right now, I suppose, because it's got the little icon. But I just realized that there is flavor text right here. Shimizu Hinako, me. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me except maybe being tall for a girl my age. Based. I used to be in the track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls, not like other girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid since I preferred playing with boys. Honestly, felt. Except I'm not good at sports, but I do hang out with dudes. I will admit I can be quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once, I've rebelled and made the wrong decision only to regret it later. Unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious, but Junko was always there for me. She understood me. She looked out for me. That's why I love my sister and have always done what she's asked of me, or at least I've tried. She would smooth things up between me and my parents, which made life in the house a little more bearable. That is until she got married. Wait, I'm not done. Shimizu Kimi? Kime? My mother. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then, but maybe I do hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains ever loyal to him. I just will not accept her way of life. I've heard of like this kind of archetype in real life, just the frustrations of like woman who doesn't want to be alone, and she's like a single mother or whatever, and she just deals with her husband or boyfriend despite how that husband or boyfriend may be to her, but not just her but like a child. Like it's a rough situation. Shimizu Kanta, my father. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husbands and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. Hold on. Okay, she was just one page. Ah, I remember one of you guys mentions that during the cut scene where we were interacting with Junko, that the framing would always have it to where we cannot see her face, and it looks like they're sticking with that. Kinuta Junko, my older sister. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born until she left to get married. Did you like little sparkles? But she's a little bitch, I can tell. But pigtail supremacy. Igarashi Sakuko, one of my friends, she always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the Shinninsugi shrine in town. She seems to take a great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations. Shu. EY Shu. Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having play dates for as long as I can remember. When we played Make Believe Space Wars, we'd call each other partner, and for some reason it kind of stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Shu always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, a herbalist, Matsutake farmer, and a member of the Space Army. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. I guess a lot of this is like the Higurashi writer at play. One thing that I really like about Higurashi is I do like that there would be a lot of in-depth lore of the history of their town, and for each girl that they're not, what they seem, that there's like a whole history with them. And even though they might be cheery and cute, they probably have like a way darker past than they're letting on. Um, Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the EYs were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs that seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led to him learning first aid. It seems like he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage as pharmacist and to fulfill his duty of being a member of the Space Army. But the Space Army is like their make believe, pretend fun stuff, right? Rinko. Nishida Rinko, one of my friends. She's really well put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. Once she set her mind to something, that's it. And recently, that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. I told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get around the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have a tough time. I don't. I mean, aren't they too old for that at this point? I don't think that he's going to be rolling around in the ground forever. Eventually, he's just going to end up being a normie guy and end up settling down with a girl. So, but I get it. She's not the one. The one is us, the main character. Will this be important? I don't know. I mean, it's lore. I'm sure it matters. And it's also fun flavor text. That's what makes these games interesting, is that I have the choice to seek out this information should I want to. And obviously you have the mandatory drip feed of like cutscenes and stuff that will give you stuff, but you also have the choice of like looking through these files to learn as much as you want to. Fox mask. A mysterious man who wears a fox mask. He never takes it off, so I feel I have yet to see his true self. He has such a refined air about him. I think he must come from a very well-off family. For whatever reason, he seems to know me well and treats me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you, and why are you leading me down this path? Do we have monsters, too? Fogtown. A monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched together. It approaches me with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. It's covered all over with sickening wounds. I wonder if it wants to hurt me the same way that it was hurt. Dark Shrine. This enemy was alright. Oh, but they're like faceless, kind of. A monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by sound rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. So here you go. You got some lore that kind of hints to you. Although we were able to kind of figure out the like being blind thing on our own. So we read this. This is our town. Chizu. Oh wait, we read that as well. Oh, we have like a little circle that shows us things that we haven't read yet. So, cellulite doll. Oh my god, this game was so made for us, you guys. It looks like a doll that I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time when it felt like a friend. When it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day, I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I also hung out with the boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw the doll away. Hote-sama. Agura no Hote-sama, a clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief and can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known in Ebisuoka as Agura no Hotai-sama, Hotai-sama's cure, and is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who has a distaste for modern medicine. Puzzles. And then tutorials if we want to like go back and read through that, which is kind of cool. All right, so I do have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna be right back. Let me put a little bit of music, and also to help me stretch too. Alright, I'm here. Following PumpkinSynth for 1 year, 11 months. That is crazy. You've been here a whole year? Thank you for following. Alright, I return. Hi, Machina. Okay, so I finished reading all the lore. We're gonna get back to actually progressing through. Okay, so we came back here in order to get items since I sold things that had no purpose other than being currency. So, where do I even want to go? Oh, they actually highlight landmarks for us. That's kind of useful. Here's a light source. It seems like it's kind of maybe on. Yeah, I like that the map is really stylized too. Now, I will be pulling up the map a lot because I do get disoriented a lot. Or I'll be like, I'm trying to go like here, like I need to go down, and then I'll like start running a direction and realize I'm like going this way or something. I just do that all the time. I hear static. I think. Can I go down here? Okay. Wait. Did I just start going down? Nope. So, is this the shrine that I just saved at? And then if I keep going down here... Wait. Oh. I was about to pull up my map to see if the Scarecrow landmark is on the map. Hopefully it is, because it's kind of useful. How old are these characters supposed to be anyway? How do you feel about the game? So far, I'm liking it. Nothing's bothering me. I mean, not much. I'm enjoying my time. I'm optimistic that I could like this game a lot more than I expected. I did mention that I like the kind of more subtle, kind of chill performances. A lot of it being like the situation so extreme that it's almost like being in a dream, right? And they're kind of responding. Like, I feel like if another dev studio made this, made like a similar concept, they would have the characters being like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck is that? Holy shit, did you see that? Why are you just like being relentless? You know what I mean? Everybody's just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. They're reacting with fear, with stress, but there's also this kind of stuntedness to it in a good way, where like a dream, like a nightmare, you're kind of on rails and you're going with the flow. And in old Silent Hill, especially like Silent Hill 2, was kind of like that, to where it's just, you just kind of take it as you go and you're on rails, kind of. Ooh. No, not shock. Shock implies like something very different. I'm trying to be very mindful of the words because I can see why you would think of the word shock, but I think shock has a different result and a different demeanor, like when you're in shock. But this I would say it's more like a trance. Not exactly, but subtle. You missed it? Ooh. I got it. Well, now you know where it is. If you're able to go back to this area, you could pick it up. Oh, you know what? Okay, so your limit is 3 weapons. Yeah, exactly. Like, they do have, like, emotions. Like, if somebody suddenly dies, they do freak out, they do cry, but she's not spending the whole, like, game crying and acting hysterical or anything like that. There's something that's subdued about things. No, I don't want to get into that conversation, Ark. I'm having a good time, actually. Oh, right. Scarecrow landmark. These are the faces that Mina wanted me to see. Oh, look, 500 yen, and it's our friends. Oh, so it's that. I like how that's the note. Like, this is my friend, this is where she lives, and she owes me 500 yen. The scarecrow is not a landmark. And, you know, there is a debate regarding Silent Hill 2 on, is the stunted demeanor of the characters, the kind of dreary, trance-like, I have to find Mary, is that a result of unintentional, rough voice acting, or is it intentional? You know what I mean? Is it intended to kind of be that way, to kind of like lean into that dream-like aspect where, you know, he killed his wife, he doesn't even remember it, he doesn't know what's going on? Is it like that, or is it just a result of rough voice acting? I don't know how the remake did things, out of curiosity. Although, regardless of what the intent was in the original, the remake is going to do whatever it wants. It can even misinterpret things itself, you know? Higashi. An assortment of small fruit-flavored candies that melt in your mouth. Fully restores stamina and prevents stamina consumption for a set period of time. Can also be used as an offering. Yeah, the game's got a thumbs up so far. I also hope that well, I don't know. Like, Mina, are you there? Am I fair in my criticism in feeling like the RPD in the Resident Evil 2 remake is more brief and short than the RPD in the original RE2, or is it the same? Is it, because I mean, in original RE2, it is shorter than original RE1. Like, you can get through it pretty quick if you know what you're doing. But I was just wondering, like, does this game feel like you spend more time exploring and enjoying the location than maybe modern Resident Evil? I was just kind of curious about that. And I like to compare, like, you know, this to, like, modern Resident Evil, because it's not like there's that many modern AAA survival horrors coming out. So I do like to kind of, like, assort them on the spectrum of which one does it best, you know? It's around the same-ish. Okay. Maybe I need to rethink my criticisms about RE2 Remake, because I've been saying for a while that it's too brief. It feels like you're barely there, but again, that's how original RE2 feels too. In ways. Also, I do apologize that I'm going kind of slow. I've been reading files, and I'm kind of, like, stumbling around. Head to Rinko's house. It literally tells me what it wants me to do, which is there. Wait. I can't. Everything's blocked off. Dead end. Wait. Do I have Rinko correct? This is Rinko. Okay. Is that only marks because I, like, already went to the house and it told me whose house is what? Which direction have I... Wait. Here. Have I've... these are X'd out too. But usually, when it comes to, like, people's houses, they'll be, like, next to each other or something, right? Yeah, that's what I like about classic survival horror, is it's the puzzle box kind of feel. Whenever you're, you know, you're primarily in one location and you're gradually unraveling it as you explore. And the backtracking is a good thing because you get more intimately familiar with the location. You like being in location, and why would you dislike having to go back to the cool hallway again? I mean, granted, there could be circumstances where, oh shit, I forgot an item, now I had to do a run all the way back and deal with this threat, and some people don't like that feeling, but I like it. I feel like there's something that I'm missing. I want to head to Rinko's house, but every way feels like blocked off. Where am I right now? Okay. Yeah, where do I go? Or maybe it's inside the Evil Burns fog stuff? Hello, Ken. Hi, Cereza. Cereza, I'm still enjoying the game. I just got finished reading a lot of the lore, and I really like it so far. Oh, maybe this? Right now I'm trying to find Rinko's house, but I'm struggling a little bit. I've been finding items. And I killed all the enemies that were a threat, but... Wait. Oh, I'm stupid. Have I tried going up, then all the way this way, and then up and down? Maybe that's what I was doing wrong. Saw a mod where you can dress up Hinako up in Ari Ashley's clothes. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Sometimes survival horror modders are an interesting bunch. They do stuff like Frosted Angel, Naked Jill, and I'm gonna keep going this way. Are there more interesting designs, costume designs? I thought, because I saw, I don't know if it was you or somebody else playing like her in a school outfit, but it was like kind of auburn colored with bunny ears. So I thought all the costumes were maybe color swaps. Also, if anybody, I know, like, me being in this outfit and asking questions like I don't know anything is funny, but legit, if anybody has any trivia they want to say, like what this is, feel free to let me know, because I'm interested. These are rice patties, right? Rice fields? And that's a sexy girl, right? Hold on. Okay, so I'm on like a little path. I'm not able to drop down. Are you never able to drop down? I mean, I guess that means that they can't get to me. Oh, you can. Okay. I dodged! I hit the dodge button, you bitch! Damn, that almost kills you every time. I hope this game is nice about resources since I'm on hard. You should be dead soon. Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, was it pink? Okay, I might have been misremembering the colors. Oh, that's right. Items do stack, but there's a limit to how much they stack, which is fair. It's fair. The Bunny Ears outfit is an early access pre-order. It's not even that interesting of a pre-order bonus. But are pre-order bonuses ever that interesting? Can I drop down? Everything's invisible. It's like modern games, right? Like, they don't want paths to be so obvious that it feels like a video game route, you know what I mean? So they make it to where everything all blends together, but it's like, I would think that I could just walk down there. It's like, it's hard to see where the path is. And that was the issue that I had in that previous area, where everything was really dark and you're dealing with the patrolling enemy that can keep spawning. That was a little bit frustrating because it was also dark and you could barely see. Granted, I know that I would forget the light lantern every now and then, but my point still stands. Even with the lantern, it was just hard to like see where to go. And I have that complaint about a section in Conscript, but it's not that bad. Chocolate. A new imported candy that has been increasing in popularity, a rare treat for local children. Slightly restores current max sanity, and sanity will not be consumed when used in focus for a set time. It can be used as an offering. I'm not really good when it comes to buff items. Buff items that will temporarily enhance you. It's like, I feel like I'm too stupid to know when to utilize those. Well, maybe this is better than, Oh, this can be used as... Wait, can this be used as an offering? Okay, let me switch this out. Pre-order came with an Emma Mori and a couple of other items. Okay. So I don't want to keep going in a circle. So let me go up. What is the effectiveness of scarecrows? Typically, if you see scarecrow imagery, you'll see a lot of scarecrows on the you'll see a lot of crows on the scarecrow. I should maybe avoid enemies, but just realized that they can start like teaming up on me. I mean, I'm not that offended by her voice and demeanor, like I said, but I am a little bit like, ugh, because she decided to kind of talk just now. But she doesn't do it excessively, I guess. Okay, okay, okay. So we can go here. Is this where I got the sickle? And we haven't been this way because the path is kind of fogged out. More items that I can't pick up? Ooh, yeah. What? What's my health looking like right now? Oh, I don't have... Shit. Okay, shit. Okay, shit. What happens if you... Is it a discard replace? Huh. Let's do, let's switch. Items that have been placed will be lost for good. Okay. At least it lets you know. Slightly restores max sanity. I don't care. How much does a bandage heal you for again? No, not that. Greatly. Maybe I should let myself get hurt a bit more. Okay. Thank you, Bachino. So, like, okay, this is just my own thinking, but it seems like Hinako avoids eye contact a lot, which is why I think it didn't show her sister's face, but also the blind enemy has its face hole cut out, essentially being empty in the mind, but also the fact that it's blind is symbolic too. Probably. And that's what's cool about Silent Hill. I mean, granted, I guess the main... Well, is Silent Hill 2 what truly started the whole Silent Hill and monsters are symbolic of things? Like, I think there is some symbolism in Silent Hill 1, but what does the dog represent? What does the pterodactyl represent, right? So it's definitely super Silent Hill 2. So since Silent Hill 2 kind of started that, now monsters have a kind of, what's the term? Psychological explanation for why they are, what they represent, etc. So figuring that is kind of cool. These are the little... They're fun to eat because of their little sound that they make. Always satisfying. Little offerings. Okay, so we're going this way. Wait. Did that forked path take me anywhere? Or does it just take me to Scarecrow Land again? In Silent Hill 1, some of the monsters were born of Alyssa's fears. Okay, because I'm thinking, like, Silent Hill 1 did have, like, a lot of thought put into it. So I'm thinking, like, there's got to be some kind of symbolism that game's doing, too. Because it feels like Silent Hill 2 is an evolution of things that Silent Hill 1 already started. Difficult themes, and etc. Oh. So we can see the durability right here. I like that. So let's swap out to something that's fresh and new. Although, if I wanted to be smart, I could have kept the beat-up one and then gone and run and tried to combat the ladies that are out in the fields. But I risk losing my health. Depending on situations, I tend to try to kill enemies so I can, like, safely run around. Because I tend to not be good at avoiding damage for long if I keep something alive. But it depends on the game. Ever since they are like, oh, by the way, enemies can grab you, they be grabbing me a lot, actually. And I'm not very good at I'm not good at avoiding it. Dead end? Let's cut around her. like the novelty of the enemies is wearing out. The understanding that I don't have to fight all of them is starting to set in. Hi, Saya. Hello. I see. Okay. Let's continue down this path then. Lighting's changed. Soundtrack's fine so far. It's not like, oh man, it's so good, I think I'm gonna listen to it like other horror games, but there are some tracks I do like. Senensuki Shrine Flyer. Let's hold a Jichinsai. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging a well or filling one up, it's all done upon Inari-sama's land. We should show our gratitude to Inari-sama by holding a Jichinsai. Holding a Jichinsai is especially important for wells, lest we forget the ancient tale of a poisonous water dragon that once wreaked havoc until Inari-sama finally sealed it deep underground. Digging a new well is just like opening up a air hole for that terrible dragon, and if we're not careful, we risk facing its wrath once more. That's why we must have a Jichinsai. Exclusive price for the first-time customers. Special deals for requests on unlucky calendar days. Call for a free consultation now. Unlucky calendar days? So give me an example of what that is. Is that odd numbers or are there special days? What was the number, Mina, that you said there's like something symbolic in Silent Hill 1 or 2? Something about a number, and that number means death. And the game doesn't explicitly tell you that. It doesn't explicitly say, by the way, this number, it means death. Number 4, okay. I really like this area. The other area that we were in was very, like, brown and gray. This is a little bit more blue tinted, which I admit, I do like blue tints. Oh, is that foliage? Okay, so we got, like, a little bit of, like, fallen foliage from trees. Nothing crazy like the wind continuously blowing it all around. Actually, yeah. My prediction, go over there and you will get a cutscene. But let's just do it. What is my max sanity right now? How do I check that? Where do you see sanity again? Oh, it's the flower thing. Like, and right, so you're able to restore your sanity at shrines, correct? If you're playing on hard difficulty, but there's some catch to it, right? 4 in Japanese has the same name or at least similar pronunciation to the word for death/die. Do I have a divine water right now? Well, I don't necessarily have to go into my quick select. Actually, okay. So in Silent Hill 1, you go in the elevator with only 3 floors. R1. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait. Oh! So I can switch which one I want to have my default, like, so it's like, it stays this, then I press R1, then I let it go, then pull it back up, and it's right back to here. That's cool. I like that. Is that circle one divine water? Hold on. Because there's so many, like, things that they're giving me that I haven't memorized what's what. Okay, yeah, I do have a divine water. Okay, let me... Is this good? Should I drink this? And then when you come back to the elevator, after all 3 floors being a dead end, and there's now suddenly a 4th floor. Yes, drink it? Okay. Okay. because this is hard difficulty, so this isn't going to be one of those games to where, oh, you want to restore your sanity, just go to the shrine and it'll magically refill. Like, they're actually wanting you to manage this shit. Okay. Antique comb. Shit. I get faith for this stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have any items that are only offering use. I think some people would probably be like, oh, I wish you could just put something on the ground without having to replace it. It's kind of cool, though. It's forcing you to make decisions and not be conservative. But unfortunately, I am conservative in games. Letter from Sakuko's mother. Dear Sakuko, you mustn't ever speak again about how you hear otherworldly voices talking or singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. The same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If your friends find out, though, they'll label you the strange girl. They'll abandon you, ostracize you, because around here, once rumors spread, people will never look at you the same again. And unfortunately, that is true. It is good advice from the mother. You must hide your strangeness or you will be bullied. But it's like puberty, huh? So you're just hearing voices because, you know, you're bleeding now. Or maybe that is a thing. So this is not where I want to be, actually. Yeah, wow, I can see why Mina really likes this. This really is opening up. Hold on, see that? There's like a little person right up there. Is that... How do I get on that side? Wait. How do I get there? Rinko has like lawn hair. That's Rinko? Blonde hair. Oh, in a circle. Okay, I see. So, we either go down, like, this path and it'll eventually lead me, or this is blocked off, so we can't go there. Hi, Hime. Hime, this game is so cool. I've been, like, spending a lot of it being lost and exploring. And reading the lore and everything. Have you been enjoying it? Have you beaten it yet? 40 hours. Oh. Whoa! He's... I didn't expect that. Sometimes games, survival horror games do that. You wander around and then a scripted event will help lead you to where you need to go. You didn't get this cutscene? Resident Evil was kind of like that, to where depending on what order you go to certain areas will determine certain outcomes and things, or certain decisions will affect other things later. I heard that if you want to get the true ending, that you need to play the game multiple times, but I was about to say, like, if you play it multiple times, we're talking a 12-hour game, although whenever you're replaying the game, and you're skipping the cutscenes, and you know where to go, and you know how to efficiently fight, and you know, like, how to efficiently choose what enemies to avoid. I would say, I'm gonna guess this game, you can beat it, like, maybe on a second playthrough, maybe in, like, 7 hours, and then you shorten it eventually to probably 5 hours on average or something, right? That's how it usually be going. So, he said... What did he say? Should have listened to him. Hi, Kautsy, hello. I'm having a really good night, actually. New Game Plus also cuts out a big chunk of the game to speed it up. Yeah. Oh, right. So, whenever you play a New Game Plus, you can play with all your upgrades and stuff. I think I heard some people saying that maybe that's when you should play in hard difficulty and not necessarily play in hard difficulty your first time. But whenever you're playing blinds and you have higher resistance, it does make things a little bit more exciting. But I do worry about dealing with the balance in later obnoxious sections. Where you're like, God, I hate this encounter so much, I just want to switch to easy just for this. Is there even an easy difficulty in this? They have journalist story mode, and then they have hard. Okay, so this is a dead end. if I like go this way, will an actual open up? Is there a section in the right? Oh. So you see this like square shape? There's like a little bit of a gray. Maybe it takes me to a path. There's another hard mode after you beat it on hard that unlocks. I don't know if I would want to play this game on a harder mode. Wait, where's the paths? Oh, still this way. My second run, I'm doing battle on story mode just to go through it quicker and get the achievement. Fair enough. Yeah! Oh, jeez. It's a dead end. God, she's so pretty with her hair pulled up like that. I want to be careful because I don't know if she's gonna do slashes or something, or grabs. And I know there's quick attacks, but I prefer to go for heavy to just make every count matter more. It feels like if you get grabbed, you are guaranteed to have your health, like, just, bam, go, like, straight to 1 HP. I can see the path. It looks like this is a dead end, so I don't want to go this way. Okay, so keep going up. I'll tell you another game that made me feel this way, where I'm having to kind of pull up the map to see the paths. Resident Evil 4 Remake. There was so much foliage and just like kind of hard to see where the paths are that I'm pulling up the map in broad daylight, trying to like see where I can go. A dead end? Is this a dead end? I guess so. Up there's the X marks the spot that you don't go. Okay. I can go down, or let's go to the dead ends first. Let's be Darren. I think less foliage is the solution. Hello. Did she lose her skin? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 hey. You can't, what is this, Code Veronica? Come on now. Oh, I'm just dead, okay. That's really cheap. That's the thing that I don't like about Code Veronica is like old Resident Evil, you know, you have your fixed cameras, but they would have it typically designed to where you turn a corner, the enemy's not just right there and instantly grabs you. It doesn't punish you for just existing. It's like you'll turn and you'll be like, oh shit, there's an enemy there, and you have enough time to react, you have enough time to retreat. Code Veronica's like, all right, turn a corner. Oh, there it is. It's like it punishes a beginner. It's like a beginner's trap where you're supposed to just like know it's there. That's what this feels like. I don't like that. It's annoying. You don't know how to avoid it? Oh, I have to do that all over again. That's okay. Real punishment is based in Kino, actually. But I got punished for what? Walking? There is some weird psychology of having only story and hard as the selectable options, almost like a personality test, because you can definitely rationalize it as, oh, story must be normal mode, or this must be journalism mode. Yeah, I feel like it almost feels like a psychological way to, like, it's like an attack on me, like, hey, you like to play normal on everything, right? Come on, Pumpkin, you know that you're better at games than you give yourself credit for. Go play on hard the first time. Stop being a fucking coward all the time. So I'm like, okay. Well, whenever... It's like, if you get grabbed, it's like I need to top myself off. Oh, I was on a not... I had a bandage or a health item, but it wasn't... Well, I didn't even have an opportunity to use it. Basically, if I'm topped off a little bit, I can maybe survive an instant grab. Move, bitch! Move! Thank you for the phone! What? Oh, this is the dead ends one. Shit. I didn't have any stamina to be able to, like, run. I should just... Oh, God. She's so fucking pretty. But it's also over. It's over. Is it because I didn't mash? They're fucking walls! So we go right. Yeah! Come on, man! No mashing, only damage. Bummer. I'm not used to that. Normally they let you mash to feel something. To where you can at least minimize the damage from 100% to 80 or something. Half of my battle is this fucking foliage. You just obscured paths. Okay, so remember, if I go that way, all the way, there's a dead end. Go this way, and then... this way. With the amount of deaths that I'm assuming that I'm gonna be, like, accumulating, this is gonna feel like a very, very trial and error kind of deal. But I pressed the button! It's like, I have mixed feelings. So I remember being open-minded to the grabs. I don't think it feels good. Like, if it's like, oh, but it makes it, you know, survival horror, it's unpredictable, it's a chaotic element to consider and this and that. It's like, yeah, but as a person to do the game, it feels awful. I hate it. And then on top of that, the enemies are also walls, which, I mean, 50-50 if a game does that. Sometimes you can just, like, kind of clip to the side a little bit, and then other times they're just a big giant rock. Grabs can't be perfect dodge. You gotta do it a bit before. So you just gotta be way more proactive. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I hate this! So this is my death spot, right? This is the dead ends place. Maybe if I hide in this corner, they won't notice me anymore. Let me top off with a pill. Oh, whoa! I died! Oh, right, I can't spam. Oh, I got lucky. Kimochi. Let me down.
毒があるかもしれない。右の庭から回ってこっちに来い。わかった。
Wakata, Aibo. I don't have any more... Wait, I don't have any more of, what are these called? Bandages. Why can I not pick up first aid kit? Huh? Is it because, like, I don't, wait. I don't understand. Did I pick up an item recently or something? I know the inventory is full, but if I'm out of bandages and I just had bandages and I just ran out, when did I pick something up to automatically fill it? Because I just healed, right? Like, I just healed with the bandage, so that means that it was taking up an inventory slot, right? But since I used it up... Oh, I must have picked up something and then I just immediately forgot. What's my stamina looking like? Looks like it's pretty good. My health could be better. Well, why don't I just do this? Pick that up. Well, these are better anyway, but... haven't really been using my pipes. Oh, and I have a sickle as well. Okay. You have a little light source? Are you trying to tell me to go in here? Ah, scary. Oh, right. I was accidentally using focus mode. This is where I dropped down from. Am I able to climb back, or do I keep going? Oh, have a good night, and thank you for dropping by. Whoa! It's comical. I mean, the instantaneousness is kind of exciting, but it also feels like straight out of cartoon, like... I saw Mina fighting this thing in the corner of my eye. And I think I've seen some of you guys streaming this game, and I saw this big boy. Bro, I'm gonna die. Oh! I actually, for a second, I forgot what my, dodge button is. Okay, equip. Alright, so preemptively dodge that in advance. I'll let this be a test run. I don't really mind if I die. Oh, that's when I get the opening. Dark Souls. That piano that they're doing makes me think of Higurashi a little bit. Hey, alright. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta remember. I think he slashes and then I get an opening. Trying to, like, just make the game harder on myself. Trying not to use items as much as I can, because if you get good, you won't need to, right? Which way was it that activates it? Here, I think. Oh, this is the key. Hold on. Let me see if I can explore the battle arena first. Bandage, okay. Oh. Oh, I have my pills again. That's why I like manual saves and stuff like that, because then you're able to kind of curate what busy work you have to repeat if you want. It's like you could pick that up and then go save. But whatever, modern games, they like auto saves. What's this? Oh, okay. Alright, let's pick up the key and try that battle again. Oh. Oh. Grab? Yay! Everything's got a grab. Or maybe it's a special death, like, it's like a grab, but if you're low enough health, it'll just, like, play a fancy animation for you to die. Alright, time to pick up the thing again. And not just that, I have to also equip it. Although, if I leave it here, then I just press down. Alright, so the one mistake that I keep making all the time is that I get hit by his first, like, little, like, mouth blast. Oh, it's because I had this open. Shit. Okay. So I can stagger him on my terms if I want. How do I know if he's gonna go for a grab? More study time if I let myself heal. I haven't been getting many openings. Oh, I hit the button! But I guess I was a second late. Okay, okay. Give me a fucking opening. You better have like 1 health or something. It's like, I still want this to be a test run, but I'm worried I might beat it after like using up items when I don't want to. Give me a fucking opening! Oh, alright. He's got a little ass. Or, I guess, a big one. Alright, traded hits. See how he's never giving me an opening? Alright, instant kill. I don't like instant kills! Don't fucking ask me to switch difficulties, game. Well, yeah, but it's like, I don't like that. No, you gotta be super topped off. Like, I didn't feel like I was that low. I was comfortably low. Oh, right, I have this weapon. And it should be stronger. Oh, stop doing that. So, the focus thing, when do I want to do that? Oh, wait. Is this better? I didn't realize it was this tiny. It's like, the focus, it doesn't seem like it speeds up whenever they give you an opening. It just, I guess, it does the slow motion to where you can more easily see it. But as you saw, that run, I don't think I even saw him initiate his counter move at all. Damn it. Oh, he gave me an opening right there. Okay, so if I dodge animate, you can't. If I get interrupted or if I like animation cancel like a heal, I don't like it doesn't consume it and not use it. You know what I mean? Oh, have a good night. Damn it! I just got up. Oh, I dodged into it. Okay. This is annoying. The death's not that visceral. Like, I guess I'm implied cut in half, but it's not like you really see it. Alright, time to do the busy work again and again and again and again. But fair enough, because maybe the game's like, well, what if you don't want to? What if you want to try something different? Maybe you want to keep your pills for some reason.
Now I'm a little motivated.
You know, thank you for the bits. I admit that this is a little bit annoying. Oh, I have the pipe equipped. I ended up forgetting one of my busy works. I was too busy waiting for my stamina to come back up. Man, I'm so fucking frustrated, man. I don't feel myself actually getting better either. It's gonna keep dangling that difficulty change thing, isn't it? It's like, I know one benefit to the pill is that it does heal you a bit faster, but he does so much damage that you don't want to do, like, little minimal, like, upgrades to your health like that. It's all about durability, not necessarily strength, right? Wait, they're all durability. Can you rush? No, it's a cutscene. I would or it's a boss. I mean, just because he does a hit doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna be able to be in range of attacking me, I guess. Misusing my stamina. That's one mistake I'm making for sure. Give me an opening. Finally fucking won! I see. When he was comboing me, I wasn't mashing out of that. So I was dying to those combos that I could have avoided if I wanted to. If I wanted to. Please give me an opening. I knew it was gonna hit the knife. Pumpkin, don't get angry. It's a boss. Study and learn from his movements. That's all you gotta do. Camera, please don't pull in like that. Well, you guys are kind of giving it away too much now. Even if this is an encounter that I can avoid, I do have a little bit of stamina to keep trying, because I assume the game is going to get harder, and that eventually it's going to push me to have no choice but to fight things like that. So I kind of need it, like, I wasn't responding to you, Machina, by the way. I missed it by a second. At least that doesn't do too much damage. No, you're good. Damn it, that stupid knife made a shield! There are standard boss fights, though. There are standard boss fights in Silent Hill, though, so I just assumed that it was one of those. Hi, third. I'm just explaining my logic why I wasn't, like, quick to automatically assume it was a boss fight that I can encounter. Even if the dialogue implied something, I do admit that whenever I'm, like, in a game, that sometimes I don't really process what characters are saying. So, like, in the genre, like, there's always that fight or flight kind of encouragement, but I find a lot of the time, you can kill pretty much everything if you want to in a lot of survival horror games, and typically, a lot of bosses, if not most of them, you do have to fight them. So that's why I went by the logic of, like, alright, I guess this is the big moment. Yeah, I like that there's an option, like, you can do it however you want. Like, you can attempt to challenge yourself by going for it, even though it seems like it's going to be a really uphill battle and that it's going to be a huge learning curve suddenly. Or I can wait, but it'll probably force me to actually fight him later, and I'll have, like, stronger weapons or, like, stats like that. There was something else I was going to say, but I don't remember. Oh, kind of like Nemesis in Resident Evil 3. Like, you don't have to fight Nemesis most of the time. Actually, most of the time you can completely avoid him if you want. But if you do choose to fight him, it is very, very hard, but you get a bunch of rewards if you do. Me, personally, though, I avoided Nemesis, but this time I'm going to give it a few more tries. See how far I can get. I feel like I'm getting marginally 1 centimeter better, but it's just so damn punishing. I don't even have enough health to, like, make too many mistakes with him. And this also plays on, like, it plays on one of my personal weaknesses, which is reaction time. This game is very mean about that. It seems like it's nice, and maybe to y'all it is, but to me it's brutal. I'm surprised that we didn't trade hits. I got lucky. stamina management in this is pretty brutal. Like, it feels like you really can't make that many moves. Gotta be paranoid, he might just grab me for fun. Now the question is, will I get a reward for doing this? Or is it like, the reward is beating the challenge, but... No, I should suffer. I should suffer if I'm wrong. Damn, will you just please do the thing? Buy his damn knife. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Ugh. They really make that move to where you gotta be mashing to dodge that. Please give me a counter move, bastard. Ooh, oh my god. All right, I don't have much health to do this, but this is the best run so far. Bastard hasn't given me a single counter. I dodged that finally for once. You gonna do it again? Just my luck if you wanted to. He does like a long wind-up that throws me off. Very well played, Konami. He seems to not be disintegrating. Mayhaps a boss fight with no just desserts? Mayhaps foolish decision from the stubborn, sweaty girl. Game, you funny! You funny, game. I didn't think he was gonna get up right now. Yes. Give me that free item! Give me that free item! Let me shot. Way! I got the key! I got the key! What? I have the damn key! Whoa! It's probably on his corpse! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh! That's what you do! I didn't remember it falling in the well. Come here, bitch. Yo! Oh! Yeah! Okay, seriously, for real, come on now. Now, the question is, if I do the wind-up thing and let go of it, does it automatically reset? I don't have the health for this. Aww. Happened in the cutscene, my brain, it didn't even comprehend. La la la. Yummy. Yummy. The monster! He's gonna... That's why he does that stagger move, to punish you if you immediately start going for this. No! Alright. It's like, maybe I should bait out his rapid suite or something. That move is very triggering and annoying. Yeah! He's gonna swipe at me. I'm just trying to see how fast I can do this. Testing it. Oh shit, she actually dies ragdoll style. I think I'm gonna get triggered if I take one more fucking pill. Trying to run past him. Don't attack me! What's the trick? Whoa! What? Oh, so we're allowed to go around this whole area, huh? Get this bitch out of here. You fucking bitch. What about you? Ah! Oh, haha, you missed, you dumbass idiot. Three times the charm or two? Come on, gang. Over here, my queen. Now, should I remove her as a threat? I'm not worried. Where is she? What? Oh, I'm tired because I'm running around. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Ugh. I feel like I'm never gonna make any progress. Ever again. It's over. It's Jover. Mm-hmm. Yay! It's over! He's gonna kill me! Bye! Yay! Save me! Huh? Come on, no! Yeah, I hate that, bitch! No! Bro, I'm so fucking mad. Because I'm thinking, like, he can't follow me, and then I could hear her, like, oh, I can hear that bitch coming. All the damn health items take so goddamn long. Back in my day, we had stupid fucking inventory. Pause. Bro, every time I get hit, I just want to immediately start over. No, just don't even try. Just run over here. She doesn't come in, I think, until you do the first wind up with the well. So you can't just run it. Kill me, kill me. I don't want to commit to this. Eat me. Eat me! Eat me, bro. Why is it when I want to die, you don't care? Yes! Oh, there it gave me the damn parry opportunity move. Like, you see how long I was trying to get it to kill me? I wouldn't say Silent Hill was ever, like, quite like this. Go on, hit me out of it. You know you want to. You want some, bitch? Oh, right. They can grapple, too. Gotta be conscientious of that. Oh, come on. Oh, well, he did hit her. Will you give me an opening, or is it just, like, fun to be in dipshit all the time? Oh, fuck. I don't want to be locked on anymore. Be slow! Come on, bitch! Yeah! Hi! No. It's that fake out that he does. I really want to kill her because, like, she is a pretty big threat when I get in that room. Yeah, thanks for the help. Let's take her out together, bro. I can't see him very well. I'm gonna move over here. I pressed it right then, instinctively. Oh, right. Gotta be careful, he's winding up for the... I just want to kill her. Oh, hold on. Watch her respawn. All right, let's go. Oh, and she disintegrated. He just went for a swing, so I have a moment. I'm gonna assume that maybe his knife can clip through the wall. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Well, that was scary. I didn't expect them to be in there. But I like how it's like, oh, it's scary, but there's a window to just jump out.
純子さんに頼まれたんだ。何があってもお前を守れってな。お姉ちゃんが？ずいぶん前の話さ。さあ、行こうぜ。行こう。
Holy shit! Let's heal. Red capsules. Ooh!
Now I'm a little motivated.
Thank you. Hey, look, I got a shrine right here. Alright, so my honest opinions of that boss encounter. It was activating my salt. I was getting kind of angry. I'm very glad that I committed to fighting the boss because you get to learn what happens if you do. And that makes me see all the angles of this encounter. I think that's really cool. It's like, you could choose to fight it. You can choose to stick around in that little area if you want and not activate... Wait, no. Okay, so if you beat the boss technically, you do have a good window to... then do the well, get the key, and then go into the little box. It's like he does stay down for quite a while, so you do have that option. But then if you choose to like kind of do what I did, it's like it's pretty long, and then you also have to deal with the little puppet enemy. And you know, I made a big mistake leaving her alive. Granted, I think if I was fast enough, I think I could leave her alive, get in that house. I just have to be quick, but I hesitated. That was the mistake I made. I think I tried to look at a corner, see if there's an item there, and then I held that button down to try to move the thing out of the way, and it gave her enough time to crawl in and attack me. And then I also was mismanaging my stamina in that moment. I think that if I had done things a little bit better, I could have maybe like started fighting her in there, I guess. But I think if you're near that door opening, the knife swing could connect with me from the big boss out there. So it's a tight encounter. It's very, very tight. And I'm frustrated that it doesn't... I don't know how to explain it. It's like, damn it, how dare it give me so much resistance, but I also admire it for that. But man, I'm like, God, I wish I had more stamina. Just like a little bit more. I feel so limited in what I can do, but I think it's good. I actually think it's good. Okay, so... What's my... Okay, my sanity is low. Weapon durability is low. Oh. An avoidance boss fight is... Yeah, it's definitely, because if you were able to just so easily get the key from the well and then, just quickly run into the door, I think a lot of games would have done that, or it just feels like inconsequential. But this, it's like, it's an actual boss fight. Watching your position and your movement. It does seem that if you hang really far back, he is not able to be in range of you, which is kind of cool. The tentacle attack is pretty long, but... Emma, a wooden plaque. Place it back in a Hakora after writing your wishes. Used in Hakora to upgrade Hinako's ability. How did I like the rice field segment? Like when you're kind of exploring through the town. I thought it was cool, but the rice field make me feel like how RE4 Remake was, to where there's a lot of foliage and blending of environments to where it looks really realistic, really detailed, but sometimes I can't tell, like, wait, where am I able to walk to? Like, can I walk, like, down here? Like, it's just like a little tiny slope. Oh, I guess not. I guess it's a wall. So sometimes I would have to pull up the map to be like, where am I allowed to go? It's a bit sad to think that Silent Hills have progressively just become filled with hallways. Hallways, in like a linear design kind of sense? Or do you feel like Silent Hill doesn't have as many big, wide open areas like classic Silent Hill does, like in the Fog City segments? Because, I mean, you have those Fog City segments, but then you would go in interior buildings, and, you know, you'd have more narrow corridors and, like, stuff like that. Hey, Bina, if you're there, what did you think of the boss? Did you like it? How many tries did it take you? Like, I'm curious, like, how your development of that is. That's the... Hey! Higurashi bet! And he's a boy. Took you 3 to 4 times? Ugh. There you go, showing off. Showing me up. Well, it makes me sad that I won't get to watch your VOD of you playing the game, because you're playing it off stream. You've played Shattered Memories, Downpour, The Room, the remake, and this? That's it? You should play the original trio. Have you not played the original trio of, like, Silent Hill? I like this song. Oh yeah, this might be one of my favorites so far. Oh, I didn't realize that there was tornness on her dress. Is it kind of like Batman Arkham Asylum, to where as you play through the game, your clothing will get more and more tattered? Obviously, it's not going to go like certain style tattered. She's not going to suddenly be naked because her clothes are all torn, but you know what I mean. Narrative deterioration. Oh, you did play 1 and 2? Okay. Wait, but by 1 and 2, do you mean the original Silent Hill 1 and the original Silent Hill 2? Because you said Shattered Memories, which is like a remake of 1, and you kind of said, you said the remake, so I assume you mean the remake of Silent Hill 2, but did you play the originals that came out like in the 90s and like early 2000s? Because they're very different games. But I'm going to assume that you do mean, like, you played the original trilogy. No, Shu's gone. It always throws me off because I keep thinking of Shu, the VTuber that we know. So every time I hear it, I think of a bunny girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we are so back. Oh, my God. Oh, fuck. So what's the deal with these guys? Is their skin skin? Looks like it's skin and then they're wearing masks. What else is going on? Look at the thread in detail. Is that real? Oh, they're dolls too. No! Bring her back! I was trying to study something, by the way. But no, these, like, poses are really cool. I love the atmosphere here, and I love the visuals here. This is like, one of the best parts so far. You just kind of show up, too, like... Alright, cutscene ends, and now... creepy ladies everywhere. I love this. Look at the detail to the environment, man. Look at that! It's like the grass looks all like soggy and like stepped down on, you know? It's not just like blades of grass all sticking up. That is really good. You bitch! You bitch! Clever girl. Okay, so... Oh, we're Slender Manning. That is so adorable. La 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 la. Yeah, get off of me, you damn fruit fly. That's a good subtle scare. I bet that really fucked up with some people who aren't as accustomed to horror. It's like if you're at kind of an angle, she starts moving, too? Wait. Oh, so we don't pause whenever we're in an examination kind of thing. Whoa! Damn it, there's more of them. Whoa! God, the enemy AI movement in this game is so good, it's unreal. Engine. Damn it! Oh shit, she was still winding up. She was doing a rapid slash. I missed by a second, damn it. Oh, I can't see. Well, what's going on? Am I... Huh? What? Whoa! It's like I partially lost control. Did you see that? It's a puzzle? Yo, boy, you spoiling me! Well, yeah, I did see that. You can examine the enemies. This one, I'm gonna beat the shit out of her. Here's the doll. It must be because I'm low on stamina when I keep, like, having a moment to actually hit her. Oh, damn it. How do I switch weapons? Ah. Damn it. Damn it, and you have 2 opportunities. I really gotta get out of this fog. Here, find me over here. Disintegrate, please, I'm begging you. Oh, thank God. Where's the bitch that keeps moving? You spoiled me, Ghost. You will be punished. But you like that. Oh, boy. Hey. Sexy girls only! Let's just activate all of them. Can I? Yeah! It's okay. Let's just brain them all. Looking for a smile, huh? Which one of you is smiling? You'd be so much cuter if you smiled. Yeah, we're summoning all of them. I know what I'm doing. Oh, you're the happy one! You're the happiest little girl I've ever seen! You should be telling me where to go. That way! That way, queen! Ah. Mysterious note. The field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out and it'll tell you which way to go. I thought like I saw which way it pointed. But don't get close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who's only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids. And look, I have a little doll too. Are you smiling? No, you look you look miserable. Where is everybody? Hello? Wait, is she the last one? Was she the miserable one? That way, queen. Okay. Let's try this again. Is there gonna be another set of them? Cool. Wait. Oh. Can you imagine how I feel? What's it like to have been so deceived by you for so long? I don't know. That's probably crazy. These are so fucking cool, man. This is one of my favorite rosters so far in a survival horror. I don't really care for, like, the big blobs, but does anybody ever? Hi, Pico. Does anybody ever go like, oh yeah, my favorite enemy was the big blob. The blob. So is it going to be consistent every single time? I'm not sure if there's going to be another file or just look for the smiling people. Mmm, yummy. Girl, I'll show you the way. Okay. I hit the wrong button. People who smile. How do I imagine how I feel? Look for somebody who's sad, but everybody looks kind of sad. I'm hurt. Alright, we're gonna have to just do this my way. Girl, I told you that guy was sus. Go this way. Didn't I pick this up? Oh. Oh, shit. I thought this... Sanity, I see. I'm just dumb. No. Hehe. Don't you want to know how I got these scars? My father was a mop the house encourager and a fiend. No! Let's go, bitch. Dumbass, stupid ass bitch! I was just gonna rest. He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Look for another sad bitch? So look at girls. Yeah! Any more cute, sad Manhera girls to point the way? How about you? You look like you would be rejected, I suppose. Yay! I've always hated those bitches. This way. Oh. This isn't... Yeah, go back to your territory. What the hell, bitch? You look kind of like my friend. Are you evil? Now the question is, can they attack me through this? I assume so. But, see, like, a lot of the times when they're on my ass and they have an opportunity to hit me, it's whenever I've solved the puzzle. So, question is... Okay, so she's telling me to go, like, this way. Uh-oh. I want that item. Yeah. Nope. Fucked up. So it's like, if you go the wrong way, it deactivates most of them. Doesn't that make it a little bit too easy? Because then you can kind of like, play it like really stupid like I am, hard crack it, just by examining all of them. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a girl. Do you know how it feels when trying to force a smile when you don't want to? So far nobody, or so far everybody looks like how they feel inside when they're trying to force a smile. I think she's got a smile, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when I follow the logic they want, I end up being wrong. Whoa! Well, maybe it's like, the answer is, it's actually one of the ones that, like, it gives you a hint at which one it is, but multiple can fall under the criteria. Oh, whoa. Whoa! There's sound of them all stacking. Y'all are so funny. L1. What? I don't understand. I pressed L1 and it wasn't doing anything. L. Oh, X. Hello? I must have hit something, but she looked like she had multiple faces. Alright, guys. We'll get the next one. I pressed it. Oh, she doesn't have one. Oh, I see. Not all of them have a little thing in them. Yeah! Did you guys try to do it properly? Whoa. Hey. Ooh. You mad? That was cool. I liked that. That was really creative. Should it let me brute force it though? I like the option. You could do things correctly, and there's some that will trigger no matter what, just by you like being near them or walking near them, which is cool. So you won't be completely bored if you're like perfect at doing everything right. You know, like you will at least see a little bit of action. But you could also brute force it like an idiot, like me. There must have been like more things to analyze, like the hints. There was probably less. It wasn't always like, look for the ones with smiles and look for the ones with the frowns. This is my love rival. This bitch. Oh my god, thank god you're okay. Oh. It's you. Hope you're not hurt, I guess.
怪我はないか家族は
私は大丈夫。でも誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし、何が何だかわからないよ。
Like, I'm like, can I move? Ooh, are we gonna be in a school now? Or whatever the hell this is. Oh, it's her house. I think it's her house. Oh, this music's cool.
咲子はあんないい子がどうして。
これ以上ここにとどまるのは危険だ。
God, I hope this gets a really ugly anime one day with a horrible budget or something.
みんなは
By Netflix.
今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない。助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ。
でも
There better be a hatchet in this.
でも
You know what I mean?
あれじゃ無理だよ。
無理ってどういう意味だ。
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
嘘だろ。
Damn.
鉄橋がどうしよう。
東の鉄橋がダメなら西の県道を目指そう。
I could jump that.
裏山を抜けるのか。
That's probably why they curled it up though. So it's like, well, can't you just jump it? No, you can't. It's curled up, okay?
リンコ、念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい。
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。
あ、私も一緒に行こう。
No, that's okay.
手伝う。
I'd like you to
相棒
go
が一緒
away.
なら安心だ。
Hi. We're doing pretty good. We're making decent progress this session. We kind of beat the boss. We did a really cool
台所
section.
どこだっけ。
And now we're getting characterization. No, bitch! Get away from me! Stop it! You've always had a balancing problem, haven't you? What? See, you're the enemy. Okay, look, I'm a tomboy. And I like feminism. And you're part of the patriarchy. And you like boys. So you want to kill me because you're the villain. Although, I think our character likes the boy too. But she's a tomboy, so, you know. Now, the question is, did she actually push me? I'm not gonna automatically believe she pushed me just because she gave me the evil eye. Why else would they have it cut to where you can't fully tell what happened? You don't know for sure. I'm not being stupid. I'm genuinely saying that it's a valid theory I have. It's like, this is Silent Hill, likely, you know, inspired by Silent Hill 2, right? So they want to, you know, do subversive stuff that'll surprise you. I guess Silent Hill 1 did that too. There's some characters that you're like, oh, they actually have a dark side. Our character had to have done something, right? She probably did something. We just don't know. Just because she has main character demeanor and she seems really nice and all this doesn't necessarily mean she's never done anything wrong. No! We're in the fumbling in the dark geometry world. I hate it.
私一体。
I do like how you can, like, move like that. So, last time we were in an area like this, it was a pain in the ass. Hey, Mina, when am I gonna approach the section that you haven't seen yet? I'm going to assume that you've done this. However, from the corner of my eye, I did not see you here. I might have seen you come here, though. Okay, I'm gonna be ending soon anyway. Not because, like... Actually, no, it's the social exhaustion. I'm having fun, I'm doing good, but it's like my body has a biological clock that tells me my habits, right? And my habits are typically I stream 3 to 4 to maybe sometimes 5 hours. So my body usually starts getting kind of like, oh, it's time to rest. Wait, why? Oh, right, it's almost been 3 or 4 hours. Nobody can play a game for 3 or 4 hours. That's just too much. But unfortunately, it is a bad habit that I have. I've been stretching it more and more, though. Hey, I like lanterns on the water because I like the water. Looks like sludge. Is that actually water? It's like really thick. From my experience, if you're a Silent Hill Pro tag, there's over 50% chance that you are a cruel person, if not almost evil, right? Only every now and then are you not, because, like, Heather's not. But Heather's is, like, kind of tied to somebody who has got, like, a bit of issue, technically. Her dad, though's chill. He ain't ever done anything wrong, I think. It is bad, because ideally, if I do longer streams, I spend less time idling around. I have more time, less sessions of one game. Like, you can get through games faster if you sit down and do longer sessions. I don't know. I feel like it's good to, like, do long sessions, but I can't always do it. Gradually, I will. Also, don't forget, if everything goes according to plan, this Sunday, I'm going to be playing Saya no Uta. And also, by the way, no. Mina's birthday's Saturday. But me and Mina are going to be collabing tomorrow. I just tried to do a quick turn. Now we be in a Fatal Frame location. Maybe I can open the storage. My brain was like, was saying, read it. I'm like, I don't want to. You can use a blank anima and faith to pray at a Hekora and increase your max health, stamina, and sanity. You can also increase the number of Omamori you can... What? What are they talking about? Alright. How long have I been streaming? Don't lie and say 10 hours. Wait, no, if you say 10 hours, then it'll motivate me to end sooner. Don't say 30 minutes. 3 hours and 10 minutes? Oh, hold on. I'm getting moderation kind of stuff I gotta do. Let me see. Oh, but Mina spoilers. Mine is 3 hours and 10... Oh, I just started? Oh, shit. I guess I'll have to keep going. Let's do a little bit more. But Mina, look away whenever you're ready to, like, not be spoiled. I'll play a little bit. Maybe 1 more hour. Now, see how the sound design here is? Where you just hear your footsteps and maybe you hear a little bit of wind. Imagine an entire game practically being that, right? That's modern Resident Evil. I got an upgrade to my stats. What, should I utilize it now? Yeah, I guess if it's free. I'll look into it. Let me see. Oh shit, where is it? This way. Here we go. Oh, no, wait. This way? Yeah, right here. Oh. Oh, right, I have 2 enemas. Sanity, stamina. Oh my god. And enemas. Absolutely. Oh. I need a currency and faith. Shit, okay. Hold on, let me save too. It's like, having more health would be nice, but like, if I have more stamina, I'm able to kind of bullshit just a tiny little bit more. That's how I felt during that boss, is I just wanted just a little more leeway, just like one more. I felt like I was really just crunched by the boss. Luckily, though, at any time, if you hit that point where you're like, you know what? I think I do want to play this game. I've spoiled 20% of the game, but I don't want to spoil 100% of the game. I'm going to call it here. See you later, Pumpkin. I'm going to wait until I get this game. And even if it's a while before you get the game, I feel like that's valid. There's times to where there's like several games that I've been meaning to play for years, and I refuse to watch any spoilers or any playthrough of them until I get them. Even that means another 5 years, another 10 years. I am not watching that shit till it's my turn. I heard the Scarecrow enemy. I'm gonna regret saying this, but I'm kind of happy. It would be such a shame for this to be, or for that field out there to be the only time you run into them. Granted, if they did do that, it would make it a meaningful spot. It would make it unique and memorable. Shriveled Abura Age. Fried tofu that became too hard and dry to be edible. Oinari-sama's favorite offering. Ooh. Is this a stage? Is it? And she's got, like, breathing and everything, I just realized, but that's when you run. A lot of games always have, like, grunting when you run. But notice that she's not constantly, like, shivering. Like, I don't know, she seems, like, less annoying than however Grace is gonna be in RE9. But this character does chime in with her little in-game commentary every now and then. Oh, this is different. Messy scrawls. Wonder what that pretty little thing's chirps will sound like when I tear off that mask of hers. The girl before last was an exquisite specimen. I can barely contain myself every time I think about her. She's track and field, so her breathing is, I would say, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, like the in-game lore reason why a character does a thing. If it's annoying, it's annoying, you know? Like, Grace has asthma, and once when she was a child, she was punched in both lungs. Like, that doesn't make me be like, oh, okay. Much like I would respond to a real asthmatic. Stop it. I'm sorry, I just out of breath. Sorry, I just have this. Just stop it, okay? That's it? Callisto! Okay, let's go. This is kind of cute how they're fucking with me by having the enemies. You have asthma? Pushes you down the stairs, kicks you. Oh, I forgot. I got a key. I think I have a breathing issue, but I don't know if I'm asthmatic. But what I deal with is like, how do I say this? If I go into a hot shower, right, and there's not a lot of ventilation, it doesn't take long before I feel like I can't breathe, but that might just be a normal human reaction to a tight spot full of steam with no ventilation. There's also, like, if I switch from a hot or cold temperature really quickly, I suddenly can't, like, breathe for a bit. And then it doesn't happen all the time, but, like, sometimes I'm just existing, right? Nothing's really happening, and suddenly I can't catch a deep breath for about, like, a minute. But I can breathe, it just feels very subdued and uncomfortable. Like, you're breathing enough, maybe through the nose, but you can't do a proper exhale. And it feels inhale, exhale, and it feels horrible. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. Stay away from western men. Hinako is mine. A warning. Hinako is mine. I'm Hinako, right? Her fingers, her lips, every last drop of blood that can be squeezed from her is mine. I forbid anyone from laying so much as a finger on her. I shall say it until my throat is raw. Hinako is mine. I'm going to assume that it is, somebody's in love with me. Hey, oh, they probably want you to think it's the fox. So, that file that we just picked up might be the fox's words that we shouldn't believe. Okay, so which of the girls is in lesbians with me? Come on. One of them has to like me. Please. I like this area a lot better than the other dark area. Because it's really dark and it's hard to see, but it's a lot easier to see, and all the geometry is a lot easier to read. Like, I don't have to look up the map to even see, you know? The fox. Nei-san is faceless. But what she actually is like, Nei-san's like, I look so ugly here. I'm just slashing this out, okay? So, symbolism. When she was young, she has no head at all. Maybe this represents when she was in high school and you weren't born yet? No, the age difference isn't that crazy. This is when she is a young girl. She's still cool. She starts the patriarchy, marriage. Well, oh, I actually don't know how marriage outfits look in Japan. Inari sculpture. A sculpture in the image of the god Inari. It looks like it might fit somewhere. Yeah, I can fit it anywhere. Nothing. Oh, how cute. There's Slender Man. Oh my god, that's what that was. I couldn't tell where the sound was coming from. I thought it was coming from here. Oh my god. That's cute. That's clever. I like that. But it is Slender Man. Don't trust him. But big slow motion, letting the atmosphere kind of build up, letting you soak it in. No enemies for now, but there will be. Don't you worry. So the fox is on the map to show it's a landmark. There was oh, I don't think wait, can we progress anymore? Yes. Oh wait. I don't wait. I was gonna say, I don't remember where we put the key item, but it would be marked on the map, right? There's a question mark. I didn't even press anything, just automatically did it. Callisto, huh? Yeah, give me that weapon. Ah, boss? Real boss? Oh, yeah. I'm going to assume they gave me a good weapon because they... Wait, I don't think I can fight. Wait. Oh. Oh, this lighting is so good. Look at this, man! I like this kind of contrast. It was in... No. Dusk? Wait a second. Hey, Mina, are you there? I think it was. Mina, what is that area in one of the more modern-y boomer shooters where it's, I think it's dusk, but it's very cathedral goth looking, everything's blue, and then all the windows are like red. Is that dusk? I love red and blue contrasting like this. The reds really pop. I mean, granted, another area that we were at also utilized red and blue. I mean, this entire game does that. It's on the cover, the version that I have. But I'm just saying the way it's done here is like absolutely gorgeous. I love all the lanterns. I love this weapon. This weapon is in Kuon. Yeah, look at that, man. It's like, if anything, right? Even if this ends up not being like a 10 out of 10 game and it is a low 7 out of 10 or something, as like a horror experience, this is fine. This is fun, even. Like, I'm enjoying my time with it. Is it exactly like all the survival horrors of the past or my dreams? No. Does it have fixed camera? No. Does it have tank controls? No. Does it have like the inventory management like them? Exactly? No. Blah, 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 blah. But it's just, I'm really enjoying it. That's why I ended up caving and getting it, because I'm like, you know what? This is conceptually very interesting. Konami is back, and they're doing a new game, and it's set in Japan instead of wherever the hell it normally is. Somewhere in the West. Another one of these, huh? Okay, so we're missing something. God, this weapon is so fucking cool. Also, I'm letting myself walk because I just am taking it all in. I'm not actually always in a rush to just like run and sprint. It's like, I think this is cool. And I like this. Like, if I want to walk, I will. A lot of games are like, "Oh no, you should take it all in. Just take it in." And then they force you to slow walk. And then I feel uncomfortable. If you force me to slow walk, it's like a reverse psychology thing. You make me start wanting to run if you force me to walk. So it's like, I like this. I like that I have the choice. Granted, I know sometimes they do forced walk-in to be like, okay, we need the game to load, and we don't want, or we don't want you to interrupt the scripted moment or the dialogue. We don't want you to have the characters talking to each other be interrupted mid-sentence because you reached the one point. But I still hate it. It feels bad. Can I go that way? No. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was looking at a bridge, but look at that. Box. Oh, she's acting up, but who knows if she actually saw me, am I right? Look at this idiot. So far, I would say that today's session, we have, like, encountered the coolest shit. Like, you know, the beginning is the beginning. But now we're getting into, like, the meat of the game. Like, this is the stuff that's gonna, like, really stick with you and that you're gonna remember. As, like, wow, that was so fucking cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Fair enough. If you could just easily kite around things, it would make everything so inconsequential. So they have this distance closing. Oh, you clever bitch! Oh, you clever bitch! Okay. Is this where I came from? No, that would be where I came from. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Watch them just delicately start, like, contorting their bodies and do, like, sexy flips through the Callisto. I thought I saw them actually, like, clip through. I'm like, it's over!
書庫こんなところに
Housemaid's note. February 15th. There can be no two ways about it. The family is indeed cursed, and I am the only one who knows the full story. I must tell the master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. All the secret arts medicines succumb to us, spirit and flesh. Now, I do have tools that can repair weapons, and I could, you know, hold on to this, and let's say I'm out of tool repairing stuff, right? And I'm stuck with this broken weapon. Assuming that you can keep a broken weapon, like if it gets so broken, does it disintegrate? I don't know how that works exactly, but I would be tempted to just keep this in my inventory forever for when I do eventually find tools to fix it, because I really like... Yeah, they all have durability, but my question is that can you have the durability be at 0 and it's just unusable, but it still stays in your inventory? Or if something like gets so low, does it just break and explode? But I'm rhetorically asking. I'll figure it out. Family physician's log, February 1st. Symptoms at onset are as follows: headache, fever, vertigo, chills, vomiting, and diarrhea. At first, I believe signs pointed to a seasonal cold. However, after prescribing medicine, symptoms did not improve. In fact, they worsened. Do you have any pills? But yeah, one of them bitches dropped from the ceiling. So there's like more of them hiding all around. Silent Hill 2 Remake was just what they would be doing if this was this game, from what I could see, is that there would just be a little mannequin hiding, like, hiding in those books over there. They'd just be, like, just in there. And if you, like, walked in and, like, looked, you can kind of, like, see them hiding, going, hee hee, I'm gonna jump out, I'm gonna attack you. So far, this game has not been doing that. Cheekiest thing they did is like that beginner's trap. Haha, an enemy's gonna suddenly come out and attack you. But I was able to dodge it, so it's like have fast reaction time or die. Family physician's log, February 8th. The patient's conditions are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows: labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegia, involuntary movements. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in expressions of constant strain, their teeth bared, their eyes narrowed into a menacing glare. It's the fierce disease. It makes you fierce, a beast. I keep wanting a quick turn. I don't like your echoey voice. Because I can't trust you normally, even. But she called me traitor. So just because she seems delightfully evil, and I'm like, oh, I'm just, you know, main character, I'm just, you know, having a rough day. It's like, maybe we did wrong her. You know? Shh. Imagine this if it was fixed camera, though, for real. Research notes on Enema Jugon Roku. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer known as Jugonshi to perform an incantation written in the Enmi Jugon Roku. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Euro Code in the first year of the Tempyo Hyoji era, 757 AD. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of Onyodo, where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. So what is sandalwood? Is that a Callisto? No.
これってお供え物
What am I low on? Nothing. How many is this? One. You want some? I intentionally started walking because I want to conserve my stamina a little bit. Okay, so... I'm gonna assume that... Oh, you're gonna take the first turn, aren't you? Oh, I thought they were gonna just drop an enemy on me. What? Probably go up and okay. So I got it. Oh, look at them out shaky. Whoa! Yeah! But I didn't want to automatically assume that, oh, there's an enemy. I should always assume to just dodge into it. I'm just like, no. I do not understand, though. There must be like an opening that I'm not seeing. Oh, I'm out of stamina. That's why I can't run. Oh, here we go. Go reset, bitches. Isn't it great? Now, is there any items out there? I'm gonna take a risk. I don't know how close they are. Wait. Damn. I would have assumed that the game would be like, haha, you're most likely gonna run in here immediately and go through here. And probably miss the item that's out there, and then you'll just keep going or something. But they did not put anything out there, actually. Okay, hold on. Pray. Enema. Yeah. Shouldn't I have one of the yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I see. Elna Omamumu slots, okay. So they're gonna keep raising the price. You know who mentioned that? Mina did. Now you're probably thinking, Pumpkin, you got enough to like, do the health upgrade. I'm not gonna do that, actually. I'm going to sit on it and see how far I can get not doing anything. And then when I have enough No. Then I'll decide, hey, actually, I have been struggling health-wise, not stamina-wise. I think I do want to increase, you know, I want to give myself time to come up with a decision. I don't want to just automatically do what's immediately available. You would think I would be that kind of person, but sometimes I'm thoughtful. Puzzle time. Oh. I guess not. It's one of them stealing bitches. Oh, this thing. I saw this in the corner of my eye. Oh, well, actually, I don't know if Mina got to this, but maybe they did. I like this design. No! So, I got the thing. So, more like fake bosses? Is that an X? It's the fear of childbirth! I don't want to be mother! Oh! Oh shit. Damn it! Return that way. I don't have any health items, do I? Divine water, max sanity, or sort. I mean, that's something. Yeah. Oh, yay! Damn, that's the second time that's happened to where I just kind of run into safety cutscene. Cutscene safety. You're probably hurt. Yeah. Yas. All right. All right. I think we can call it here. I definitely saved, right? Oh, I need to charge my controller too. Update this, update that. I want my spirits back. Oh, and they pop in really fast too now. They used to be a little bit slower. But yeah, that was more of, oh, Jeeple, hi! You raided me just as I was about to end! Unfortunately, I'm gonna commit to that. But hi, how are you doing? For anybody who doesn't know me, hi, I'm PumpkinSynth. I'm a Halloween ghost VTuber. I am in my Yurei costume at the moment. I am 2 VTubers, actually. I'm Synth and Nanessa. The other one is an Eldritch ghost nun. How did your stream go? What were you guys up to? We just got finished doing today's session of Silent Hill F. It's my first playthrough of it, and I have no idea what's about to happen, but today's session was really good. I really liked everything so far. Like, the beginning's, like, good. And then this half has been, like, awesome. Yeah, G-Pool, you'll get your kisses. Whatever, you'll get your kisses. Luigi's Mansion. I want to go and replay that, but I'll tell you what I've been craving. It is Mario Sunshine. I want to play Mario Sunshine on my Sailor Synth form. Green Mario's cool house. I've heard all about that Green Mario. He seems really cool, actually. Very handsome and tall. With a very well-kept mustache. But yeah, like, everybody, I absolutely recommend Silent Hill F if it continues this course, if it stays of the level of quality that it's been. I would absolutely recommend it if you're looking for a decent modern, like, little survival horror game. Now, is it survival horror or is it action horror? I feel like the lines are pretty blurred here. It feels like it's doing enough to be considered survival horror still, right? Because, like, when it comes to this genre, there are a lot of games to where, like, Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is, like, some people call it survival horror. I don't. So there is a little bit of a, nuance to it, to the genre. I've personally heard multiple people refer to it as action horror rather than survival horror. I don't know how I feel. I'm a little bit rusty on my, tedium genre dissecting than I used to be. I need to tap into the me from 10 years ago and ask her opinion on this. But all I care about is having a decent little AAA game to have. Because, like, you know, I'm normally content with the AA's, normally content with the indies. But every now and then, I would like a AAA to enjoy, just like everybody else. Now, unfortunately, I will not be resuming it tomorrow. I will be collabing with Mina on my channel. I'm stealing one of Mina's slots. We are going to be playing Quake 2. It's going to be my continuation of my first time playing through Quake 2. Because I've been always replaying Quake 1, but never actually made time for Quake 2. And the last time we played it was months ago, Quake 2. I think that was one of our first collabs with our when we both had matching models, like the Ego models. So it's been a while. I have no idea what I was last doing. Knowing me, I probably left off at the beginning of a level so I don't get lost. But unfortunately, once I'm done, if I get asked for a review of Quake 2, I'm barely going to remember anything in the beginning. So thus motivation to play it again. I also asked Mina if, like, hey, Mina, at this point, if you're going to be collabing with me, you've been wanting to play Quake 2 again. Do you want to just do the multiplayer? And Mina said, no, I can continue with single player. So I'll be happy to do that. But time to wrap up. Everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I feel at full power again. I feel that I will not have a bad day again for a while. I hope. I'm so excited to play more of this game. I may be on later tonight to finish off Dredge and probably maybe try to finish off Resident Evil Revelations. Now, I might go live in an hour or two again, if that's okay, to kind of split it up. Give myself a break, because I don't want to, like, go BRB for an hour. That's not good. But yeah, I would like to come back and stream more. If I can wrap those 2 games up tonight, that would be awesome. However, I'm not that intimately familiar with Revelations. Like, I've played it through multiple times, but I can't really say percentage-wise how deep I am in the game. So maybe I shouldn't be so quick to think that I could finish Revelations tonight as well. Hello, Kilza. Hi. But worst case, we just have to play most of Revelations and then leave it. But very soon, the next game will be Sunless Seas. I do have a lot of rev. Okay. So then I guess we're definitely not going to beat it today. Okay, so Here's my Discord. If you want to keep up with my streams, you can be notified when I go live. Whenever we do game and movie nights, I did finally formally announce that we're going to do a watch party on Sunday. It'll be after I stream Saya no Uta. It's going to be Matrix. So look forward to that. It's been a while since I watched it, and I've been wanting to watch it again for a while. So that's what we're going to do. Here is my Twitter. If you want to keep up with my schedule, postings, scabs, ramblings, whatever. And then here is my website. It has all my external sites, VODs, ways to support, reference sheets, whatever you care about regarding VTubers. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything I want to plug. So let's go and see what's going on. Who's around? Oh shit, there's so many people on right now. What's going on? Oh, wait, suggested collab. Wait, when people are doing collabs, they put them in a totally different section now? That's a little bit weird. I don't know why they're doing that, but okay. Well, gee, who do I want to raid? I can't pick, it's so hard. How about Sobuo? I don't know if we have raided them actually before. Let's raid them. Oh, thank you for plugging that, Machina. Okay. Alright. Okay. See you guys later tonight. Bye-bye. I think she's ended. I think she's ending. Yeah, I think she's ended. What's going on? Hold on. Oh yeah, they're raided. Okay, then we'll have to find somebody else. Scab. Scab's doing a collab. It's just so hard to pick. How about Ume? We haven't raided her in a bit. Let's raid Ume. She's playing Postal 2. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, now, bye.